Okay. So, and the experience thing, once you guys get out of here, I'll divvy up that stuff. It's technically not finished
Oh,
yet, so
Yeah, I was gonna say, like,
guys
we
do,
faced
You've
only a
done,
couple of enemies, and we still have stuff to do.
you've done nothing in my eyes. No experience gained, only death.
only death.
Yeah.
So, but everybody's good to go?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, kind of recapping as to what happened last time. After finding or initially going to the abandoned Ballistica and Precinct 6, the party was immediately met with and fought two gargoyles that were watching overhead. Successful in their encounter, the gargoyles fled for their lives, scaring a random patron who was walking by in the fog. Once they got inside, they found it to be almost abandoned, with an initial guard patrolling the first floor. Quickly, they kind of went through and eliminated any possible threats on the main floor. One of those, then through a series of misfortune event, a lot of team damage was happening with Ikshaw cutting at Drazhan, who knocked over Trigori, and then Bablish sickening Trigori through his Wild Surge magic. Upon entering the Ballistica, another series of unfortunate events where Ikshaw shot a bolt with Toilet's ass, thus reverting her out of her air form and turning her back into her elf form. They then proceeded to head downstairs and immediately found this treasure room that seemed to be filled with some gold and gems. Uh, because of their greed, they were immediately discovered and quickly were put in a tough situation where they have to defend themselves. But it seems that fate was both against them and for them, seeing as the gang that they were initially sent to investigate had a lot of misfortune of their own doing. When the giant of the time killed one of his own teammates and decided that he didn't want to participate in this fight anymore, thus running away. The party searched a few of the crypts, gathered some documents within one of the larger rooms in in the basement of this ballistica, and then that is where we left off. So,
All right.
Trigori,
Go. Here's
to take
Mabel.
Oh, look at the cat.
Mom.
So
But Trigori, really quickly, I need you to do a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, can somebody spare a health potion too?
I got cure wounds. I can't do a health potion. I don't have any, but I do got cure wounds.
Because I'm at 6 HP. Because remember, I died and then or I came back, or died. I came back and then I died again.
Yeah, I got a cure wounds. I can use that on you real quick.
Yeah, thank you.
D8.
So, while Trigori and Drazhan are, well, while Trigori is touching up on the Gruul Minotaur, what is the rest of you guys doing? Trolette was looking in the guard station that kind of observed the entryway to the crypts and didn't find anything of use. Found a lot of carved in, like high school-esque carvings in the desk because guards wasn't as eventful as some of the encounters you've had with undead and stuff. So,
I believe 10 is your healing.
I'm just gonna go over to the others since there's nothing really interesting here.
Did we check this last room? I can't remember.
yes, you did.
No.
You found it was crypt, and it was one of them was the early journey open. It was a woman with bracers that you grabbed those. So that you got 50 gold off of, or it was
with whoever else.
It was you and Bablish that got that.
Yeah.
That one, you open that one. So, but you watch Drawson as Trigori kind of very upset, still very sick in his stomach, walks over to you, kind of clutching his stomach. Just, well, you can see the hesitation to. He is clean, as clean as he could be, and he's cleaner than you, I should say, in comparison. There's a moment of past hesitation where he goes to touch you, and he's like, he closes his eyes and just like on your furry bicep, and you can just see the immediate shudder. You can't tell if Chigori's immediate reaction of like is because he's sick or because he's touching you. A second later, yellow energy lights up his hands and then for itself, and you feel yourself like you were pretty close to death. You've had some encounters with getting your ass beat, and you're like, all right, okay.
Okay. How much do I heal?
10.
10? Yes. Okay, thank you.
So,
What was that?
what are you guys doing?
Well, is there anything else we haven't checked out down here, or do we head upstairs?
Next to, there are more crypts that you have yet to investigate. If you wanted to take a look at those,
We might have the money. I'm down.
This one. Do.
so either each of you need to make a strength check, or one does it with advantage.
Yeah, I would rather not do that, considering I have disadvantage on it.
Okay. Well, I probably shouldn't do it, but I'll help somebody with advantage.
I'm like, I have negative 1 strength, so I can't do it, but I can help someone.
Yep.
Oh, I can help. I have a lot of strength.
Crack this open.
Yeah. So,
Actually, is it trapped? No.
4, 6.
You go to grab this crypt, and it's that it's like that obsidian stone door where it's even with Bablish's help, trying. It's not budging whatsoever.
No day.
This one's locked. Try the other.
Ikshaw.
Me.
Yes. As you round that corner, I need you
Oh
to
no.
make a dexterity saving throw.
12.
12. Bablish, you watch as the as Ikshaw goes to step, the corner piece crumbles beneath his weight and he falls.
Oh no.
3 points of bludgeoning damage. 22 to hit.
No. Oh, yes.
Oh,
I'm like, I raised my AC.
You take 1 point of piercing damage. You fall down 10 feet into a pit of spikes, and you kind of
Oh.
there's a you land, crushing the stakes that were under there. This is decrepit, so the wood is kind of eaten away. But there's a large chunk kind of in your side that you look over. You're like, oh fuck.
Anything else?
just clutching it. It's all right. It's all right.
More than anything, or they just get tossed?
Long dead. So it seems like if anybody tries to break, it's an old, it's a trap. And so anytime that they had somebody that was not where they're supposed to be, they just kind of recreated a new slab for it and left the bodies to be.
No coins or anything on them.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'll climb that. It's only 10 feet. It should be too hard. Come on, back. We got more doors to check.
Yeah, let's go. You seem to be fine.
Alright, so you do the same thing of either one of you rolls a strength roll or you roll it with advantage.
You do it. I have a -1 on strength.
You, after climbing out and you kind of chuck that thing, you go to grab it with Bablish's help, and you wrench your body the wrong way, and you get out of that large hole in you right now. And you're just like, okay, nope.
I'll take my glaive before I keep going. I'll just jab the floor with enough force if it's the same as the last one to break it.
Okay.
Just check the traps.
Yeah, you immediately after that you take out your glaive and start pounding on the ground, and it seems more solid footing, such like that. You get to the next trip. Go ahead and roll.
Are you just gonna help me every time, Dadley?
I mean, I don't think I can roll better than you, can I?
I
So
also
are
have
you guys gonna just go down the line? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So do it 6 times then.
If there's any more traps, I'll check. So,
Right.
What's it? 5. So
So fail.
one. This one.
Oh no.
You feel it give just a little bit. You're like, you even like try to jam your glaive at the corner and try. It's not budging.
Next.
Okay, as you get to this
Actually, check.
this corner, you tap it and you immediately watch as it kind of sinks a little bit to your thing. So you hop over and avoid that corner.
Cool.
So
Yep. 21.
that one
Oh,
succeeds.
damn.
Again, you open it up and this is similar to the one that you'd open up here. Male, whatever robes that it had of shriveled. You see that the once glamorous right is just dirt brown. You can see similarly a necklace of gold on it. Bracers that are gold as well.
Nice.
Ooh.
10 platinum pieces.
Holy moly.
God,
5 establish.
God damn, platinum pieces?
You just made yourself 50 gold.
Currency we don't even deal with.
So I'll just hold on to the jewelry and stuff, but I'll give the rest of it to the others when we.
The cufflinks each, well, there's 2 of them, is 5 gold. The necklace is 10.
Are they magical?
You don't know.
Oh, we have to get them appraised. We have to get them appraised.
10.
I'm guessing.
Yep.
You have to have somebody identify them.
Okay. Cool.
18. Again, it's that same thing where you go to move it.
Close.
Yeah.
Well, Babish, we made us some money, and I'll hand Trigori the necklace and Colette the bracers because I injured them.
Okay.
The second.
The second ones. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
10.
you have 2 golden bracers worth 5 gold piece each.
Okay.
Trigori, you have a gold necklace that's worth 10 gold pieces.
I'll give Drossum the platinum piece.
I am gonna put the necklace on.
Platinum piece.
Wait, the what?
You get a single platinum piece.
1 platinum piece? Like, is that what? How much? What's the gold to platinum ratio? I guess.
10 to 10. So a platinum's worth 10 gold. A gold is worth 10 silver. A silver's worth 10 copper. It just goes by tens.
Cool.
Okay. Cool.
Alrighty. So,
Hot damn.
cleaned out both the treasure room where the gang was using as storeware, as well as desecrated these old crypts to fill your pockets.
Woo.
Currently sick. You don't even care right now.
I wanna put on the necklace though.
I just want to put it on.
I wanna see. I mean, because what if it makes me feel better? You know. What if it's you're immune to poison?
Oh, no.
Could be.
Poison. A necklace of constant poison.
Oh,
That's how they do it.
it's like arthritis or something. Ah! No.
It seems that the crypts of this ancient Basilica have been thoroughly cleaned out as best they can be. The top floor has been cleared out. The tower still remains unexplored if you wanted to go up there, or you could just call it a day and exit that way and return to Apollyon and tell him about what you found.
I'm
So, find anything useful to give Apollyon?
Notes and stuff, but think we need to check the top floor so he doesn't.
Yeah, I was gonna say we should just check it out.
Yeah, we gotta probably clear shit out. Unless Big Boy knows anything, but he doesn't seem very. That's what I wrote down.
He seems gone. So we'll head up.
All right.
Let's go. Go.
No.
Some jobs.
So you go back upstairs, and you look to the other side. That thrall that was killed on the stairs has seemingly been pushed aside off the stairs above and is splattered onto the floor.
Gross.
Okay.
Ooh.
You can make the assumption that the person that was up there seemingly left, along with the giant. So, you guys head on up.
Upstairs.
Yeah.
And we'll do a paper one because I was like, fuck it. Boop. So it is ba 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 na na da ba 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 na 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 ba 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 ba. Six up here and then two. Doop.
No. Yes, I know. Cranky. You're cranky.
Similarly. Doop.
Cranky girl.
Half and that. And this goes down. And then doop, 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 doop. Alright. So what's the marching order?
I think I'll go last.
I'll probably be at the front with Iksha.
Okay. Coilette and Trigori, where are you guys at?
Arbitrarily in the middle.
Mm.
So you guys make your way up the stairs. Iksha, you being the first, you can see immediately you are greeted. The stairs continue up. There's a hallway that leads further down. You can kind of see a little bit. It's dim light. Right now you can see a flicker of a single candle.
I'll just check for traps.
Investigation.
15.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
We'll go here.
Okay. As you go further down, you can see that it opens up to a larger hallway with a door on the left, door on the right, and a door in front of you.
I'll check the door right here.
Okay.
Check the traps first.
Investigation check.
8.
You look at the door, you're like, jiggle the handle, pops open. As you do that, the ghost decides to greet you.
Oh no.
Do that. One.
She dies instantly. Falls through the floor.
Oh,
Instantly.
I'm trying to think of how a ghost would hurt itself.
it tripped over something.
The ghost.
Yes, that's the yeah. It works.
It got a strong gust of wind.
You open the
Got
door
stuck in-
with this horrid visage of this skinny male with just its mouth is elongated drastically, its skin kind of ripped apart, and you can see the internal. It looks like its jaw is like dislocated.
Ugh.
It kind of does this gibbering thing where it goes to look at you, and it's that cartoon style where the lip kind of he flails too much, lip kind of goes over its head, seemingly bumps into the wall and hurts it.
Love it.
Ghost.
Just open the door like you clumsy bitch.
yeah. Point and laugh.
You roll initiative real quick.
Why are my dice so fucking me?
Wow.
Wow.
Alrighty. So, 25 to 20. 20 to 15. Really?
No.
15 to 10.
Oh, we're so fucked.
Yeah.
Really? 10 to 5.
8.
5.
Jaws when I roll off.
Yeah. Draws on roll a d20.
10.
So draws on 5 to 0.
Two.
2.
Ouch.
Wow. You guys are starting off strong.
That was a
Hey,
natural
there's
one.
getting all the crappy rolls out of the way.
You watch, so Isha, you watch the spirit reaches up, grabs its jaw, and pulls it back down. And is gonna, it flies at you and tries to make an attack on you. 12 to hit. Nope. And it goes. You just kind of shut the door, and it's kind of embarrassed. You shut the door. You watch this ghostly hand kind of comes out, passes through, does nothing.
I'll leave the door open. Close the door.
Right.
Because of attack, it fails.
But it's gonna pass that way. And, yeah, stay right there. So Corlette, you're first up.
Is it 10-foot reach?
All right, so he closed the door, so the ghost is.
Okay.
It's right in front of him now.
Oh, it flew through.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
that.
Yes.
Well, I guess I will. I'll try to thorn with them.
Okay. You have to come up about 10 feet,
Okay.
and then your total movement is 35, right?
Yeah, my total movement is 35, and then thorn whip to be in range is 30 feet.
5, 20, 25. Yeah, if you were right there at the end of the hallway, you can totally get it. Go ahead and attack.
Okay. 6.
Not hit.
Oh, I thought it was the
One.
natural one vengeance.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, it's a natural one then, right?
Oh, yeah. Does anything happen when I roll a natural one?
Yeah.
Sure. So you move up 25 feet. You summon the. You watch as typically your vines, because you're more connected to nature and such like that, are green. So because you're higher up on this building, it's this sickeningly brown. Kind of has this dry crunch to it as it grows and then lashes out. Iksha, you hear the growth and you duck out of the way. You misjudge the distance, come up short, and it kind of recoils back, seemingly having no effect. Iksha, your go.
Thought someone got
Wait, time out real quick. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mic wasn't working when you did the initiate or
Initiative.
initiative. I got a 13.
You got a 13.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you had a 1.
Yeah, I was trying to just be like, hold on. I just
Okay. Well, before your go, to kind of correct that, Corey, what are you doing?
I don't think we can hear you again.
What?
Nope, nothing.
No.
Is your headset wireless? Does it need like a battery or something?
He's a typing. He's typing.
It's typing.
While he's doing that egg shot, you get a better look at the ghost. It's got this. Oh, yeah, he typed.
Good.
He'll sit down.
He'll sit down. He's still sick.
He just kind of pushes past you, goes down a few feet, and then sits down.
Like, nah, fuck.
So, egg shot, as you're looking at this ghostly apparition that is sickeningly like seafoam green with a little bit of that hauntingness, that luminescence. What are you doing?
What is haunting this? It is 10 feet away from me.
Yep.
Shoot it. I don't think there's disadvantage.
It's 5 feet from it.
I think it might be within it.
This is assuming you you got forward and then backed up a little bit. So.
Did I fix it?
Yep, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
15 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D8? Yes! That's a lot. 12 damage.
Roll damage. Alrighty.
Wow, shoot again.
Okay.
Oh, more. 17 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and
I want to use a save. 6 damage.
6 damage. Zoom, you let go 2 bolts with your hand crossbows, both seeming to find some kind of purchase within its or passing through its frame, but it seems to watch the bolts pass through. It kind of disperses a little bit and takes a little bit. It looks pretty fucked up within those 2 hits. What are you doing next?
I'm getting out of the way.
Alrighty. Alright, Drazhan, your go. You watch this Trigori, you hear Coilat run up, Thorn Whip, 2 shots from Ikshot, and Trigori back up and sit down on the stairs.
Okay, how far is the ghost away from me?
From you, you'd have to move up 25 or 20 feet just to get to the floor itself.
Okay. I move up 20 feet.
Yep. You get just to the top, and you can kind of see Bablish is at the top, kind of watching it all go down, and then Coilat is she's 10 feet, kind of blocking the hallway, but she's looking down.
I guess ready one of my hand axes and then move 10 more feet.
They're gonna get right next to Coilat.
Yeah. And wait for it to attack.
Okay. So you're holding your action then?
Yeah.
What are you holding your action for?
For the ghost to attack.
The ghost to attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Bablish, your go.
I have line of sight, right? I'm right in front of it, right?
You are you're not right in front of it. Coilet's kind of blocking the way. You'll have to move about 15 feet if you want to.
Let's do it.
Alrighty.
Can't see it.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking that. You should know.
But you are now 5, 10, 15. It's about 20 feet from you.
Hiya, boat.
Go ahead and roll an attack.
Fuck.
Well,
Nine.
oh no.
My
Nine.
dice are really cursed right now.
Not hit. What'd you roll naturally?
Oh, son of a bitch. It's a 3.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that wild surge dice, sir.
All right. Let's do it.
Love
Swear.
this. My favorite part about Bath.
Yeah.
Not his murderous front pages, not the anything else.
Oh, no.
What'd you roll?
5.
5?
85.
85, you said?
85, yeah.
Oh, that's
Okay,
That's good.
that's not bad at
I
all.
think he's at 5. I was
Modron's like it's a very simplistic drone
like, oh,
sort of thing. Uh, so,
How are we gonna do this?
well,
Oh no.
so three. So, Coilette, you watch as Bablish goes to hurl a fireball at this ghost down the hall. As the fire leaves his fingertips, you watch as 3 more Bablishes basically split from his form, occupying his space.
Wait, what?
Well,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
What?
3 Bablishes. One was enough. One was good because of all this. Now there's 3 that just kind of split from him.
Wait, 3 Bablishes.
3 Bablishes.
Oh yeah.
there were 4 total.
There's
Oh, 4 total. Yeah, 4 total. 3 other Bablishes.
Oh my god.
Bablish, you look around and see multiples. You're like, sweet. Move with you and mimic your actions. Shifting positions is so it's impossible to track which image is real. You can use your action to dismiss the. Oh well, no. This one.
This one can't. I don't
Yeah,
think.
you can't dismiss it.
Yeah, I cannot dismiss this one. And we just have to wait to see where we go from here.
Yeah.
That's my turn, I guess.
Each time a creature targets you with an attack during the spell's duration, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher to change the target's attack to a duplicate. With 2 duplicates, you roll an 8. With 1 duplicate, you must roll an 11. Duplicate is AC equals 10 plus your dexterity modifier.
Nice.
If an attack hits a duplicate, the duplicate is destroyed. A duplicate can be destroyed only by an attack that hits it. It ignores all other damage and effects. The spell ends when the 3 duplicates are destroyed.
Jesus
If a
Christ.
creature is unaffected by the spell, it can't see if it relies on senses other than sight, such as blind sight, or if it can perceive illusions as false, as with true sight.
Love it. Keeping it interesting.
These are more so like endangered spirits, so I need to make sure that it's.
Like, would I be stoked, or is this a personal hell? Like, can I talk to them? Would they mumble back to me?
No, you'd speak, and they'd speak with you. The mumbling suddenly becomes fucking 3 times worse.
It's like, now the mumbling is just torture.
Can't see. It can't.
None of us can do at all.
Can't see through the illusion. So they're suddenly they're fucking hell. You just kind of basically you fall. You just are like firebolt, and as soon as the flame left, fucking your form just shifted out like an amoeba. Just it shot you. Watch it, that just suddenly multiplies 4 copies. You're like, oh fuck, that's safe.
It's like, this is new. This one hasn't happened before.
That's your turn.
That's my turn.
All right, the spirit. Yeah. The spirit is going to attack the first duplicate because it's the closest. It's going to try and attack. Roll a d20.
They're technically in it.
Yeah.
So, well, I guess yeah. Then never mind. So it just goes up to the first duplicate that it can see. It's going to attack with a natural 19. That hits.
Yep.
It has the duplicates are basically it's like they shimmer off him. They're not in space. They're in his space.
Oh, I
So,
see.
You don't need unless you want.
Yeah. I guess it's just visual representation of who's.
Yeah.
So
But-
it comes up to you. Go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. I got 13.
Higher, 13. Okay,
Yeah.
it hits the like one of the duplicates. You watch its ghostly form kind of. It itself is incorporeal, and it leaves this kind of trail behind it as it goes to swipe with its claws. Passes through the illusion. The illusion. The first one disappears.
This seems alright so far. I'm okay with this.
It's amazing.
Yeah. It kind of shifts back a little bit. It's gonna continue forward just because it's like there's 3 of them here. I got it. One of them's got to be real.
If it wasn't gawking before, you bet your ass is gawking at me now.
Exactly.
Oh, no.
You became an immediate threat, seeing as you multiplied into multiple things. So it's like
As if its jaw hadn't already dropped.
so. That's gonna be its turn. Trigori, what are you doing?
Still can't hear you. I don't think.
Oh no.
No microphone.
No mic.
Nothing.
Right now.
Hey.
Okay. Well, my headset's breaking, I guess. Where am I?
You left, so you're 30 feet down on the stairs. You're about 20 feet up from the first floor.
I will contemplate life and sit there.
Alrighty. You should feel this sickening focus on the rumbly in your tumbly. As it's not going away. And you just contemplate. It's like, what the hell have I got myself into? And that'll be your turn. Corlette, what are you doing? You just watched as 4 battles appeared. The ghost attacked 1, and 1 of them vanished. Now there's 3 in front of you.
So are they blocking my way, or can I still like thorn whip around them?
You.
Hmm.
Alex is the only one that's. They're blocking. Yeah, they're kind of in the way.
Can I move around them, or are they like blocking where I can't even like shove one of them out of the way?
The only one that's real is Bablish.
Okay.
You can definitely squeeze through.
Okay, I'll do that just to get in front of them. I won't move any closer, and then I'll try to thorn whip.
He's right in front of Bablish.
Oh, right.
Yep, directly in front of me.
Okay. Well, I think that'll actually. Could I do that as a bonus action?
What?
Well, I have. Where is it? I haven't used it yet. This one. But I can't
Shillelagh.
attack. This is my. Well, it says 1 bonus action, right?
Yeah.
So I can do this and then attack, right?
Yes.
You talking about Shillelagh?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shillelagh, do it, then attack.
Do it then attack. Cool. So I'm gonna do Shillelagh.
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 Alrighty.
Bonus action spells are great.
Yeah, so it says, my quarter staff you're holding is embedded with natural power. For the duration, you can use your spellcaster ability instead of your strength for the attack and damage roll.
Hell yeah.
And damage roll? Oh, that's cool. Becomes a D8. The weapon becomes magical if it wasn't already. Okay, cool. So I'll do that, and then I add my
Look.
spellcasting. And I still rolled bad. 9? Does 9 hit?
It does not hit. You grab the quarterstaff from your back and imbue it with your druidic power. You watch it kind of as this perfectly cut rod seems to sprout some branches from it with a little bit of green. You rush past the bablishes to try and take a swing at this ghost in front of you. It seems to kind of back out as you passed through. One of the Bablish seemed to shimmer and it kind of caught it off guard, but it caught sight of you and was like, nope, whatever just happened was not okay. So you swing wide. Jesus.
It's working.
So now you're right in front of it. Are you gonna try and go back?
No, because I feel like that's going to open an attack of opportunity, and I'll take my chances that she'll try to attack one of the doppelgangers.
I guess you pop back anyway because you can't end your turn in an ally space.
Oh, got it. Okay. So yeah, I'll hop back.
No, it's gonna stay right there. Let you do its thing. Big shot, you're
Shoot it.
all right.
Shoot
Shoot
it.
it.
No more.
Yes, in the face.
That hits.
Wow. Pretty good. 11 damage.
Whoa.
Again, shoot a bolt and the form disperses.
Cool. Did any of those bolts survive, or did they pass through and hit the stones, basically?
You got 2 out of the 3. One seemed to find a cranny just nice, and you go to grab it, and it's stuck, and you go, okay, better pull on it.
Pops the head off or something?
Yep. You're like, damn it, son of a bitch. Yep. Go. Bablish, you kind of look around, and they mimic you for a moment. You're like, this is weird. It's like one of those dancing puppet things where the guy's got the pipes, you know?
Yeah.
He does that thing, and the puppets emulate. So you kind of mess around and figure, and just when you're like, oh, okay, boom, they disappear.
Oh, damn.
There's a small tear that comes out of Bablish's eye because he thought he was surrounded by people that he felt were
His equal.
his equal.
Just for a minute, I wasn't alone.
So
I was like, guys, you should have seen him.
Oh, we did see him.
everybody else is horrified except Grigori, contemplating life with his stomach.
Oh god, at least I didn't cast that again.
That would have been it targets terminal.
Oh,
Extended.
Or again. Oh god, it'd be worse.
Because of the feet at the time.
Yeah.
But I'll check that.
All right. As you look into this room, it's an old, ancient bedroom. You can see that it is torn to shit with the feathers, fabrics, and seemingly the rats and such like that have made their way this far. It is ransacked. There is hardly anything here whatsoever of value.
Next room.
Next room. This appears to be more so a bathroom. You can see an older toilet that doesn't have water itself. It just is a long drop. A bucket that's tipped over and been long dry. A stool and a drain in the far corner.
Check the final room.
Final room. This is a closet. Busted broom, old rickety chair. It has not been touched in forever. You can see people have kind of opened the door multiple times. Look inside and be like, damn.
You said there was a candle lit, or is that what you?
No, this is the.
Oh, it's in the hall.
Yeah, it's in the hall that kind of illuminates it.
Gotcha.
But it's though there are windows, the fog kind of. It's got this gray essence that's bleeding in. The most of the light is coming from the candle itself, in the middle of the hallway.
Well, nothing here. Sunny Gems. Let's go upstairs. You said it keeps going.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll yell down to Drugori. I'm like, we're heading up another floor if you need us.
I'll follow him to the next stairs at least.
Go to the next one.
Hey, or you just
I'll just basically go right where you put everybody.
Oh, good.
So, doot, doot, doot. And then, doot, doot, doot. 3. Doot. As you kind of make your way up these stairs, there's a few moments when you were going down to the basement. You noticed that that the stairs going down to the crypts were kind of indented as if something heavy, and now you can assume it was the giant kind of traversing that path. As you climb these stairs, however, it doesn't appear to have those divots. So, lead you to whatever assumption that may be, but just an observation you guys kind of make out as you are continuing up. And as you're looking, you can kind of see the old style that was once this ancient Ballistica's owner's style. There's torn paintings, probably most likely because of lineage and such like that of previous owners. Faces that have been shattered along the way. Candelabras that haven't been used in quite some time, with many cobwebs kind of sprawling out in the spaces. You continue up, and your another opening presents itself. Another 20 feet up from the previous floor.
Check for traps.
Check for
13.
Doesn't appear to be trapped.
Check the door. Not for traps.
Okay. Door is open. This is a smaller. It's smaller cabinet, and kind of look around. It is a what's it called? A pantry.
Oh.
Where there are shelves kind of lining. You can kind of make out the semblances of sacks and rat droppings all over the floor, and it's got this pest musk to it.
Open this door.
Okay. As you go down the hall, you see this beautiful archway, stained glass that has been just caked in dust and disregarded for years. You open up this one. This seems to be a kitchen. You see in the far corner a small stove, countertop. Again, it's been ransacked heavily. That is, you open it up and you get this awful, horrid smell of rotting flesh. This seems to be an ancient, where they stored meats and such like that. And it is, you can look and see that it is this, the corpses, they had an odor of their own. This is mold and fucking nasty shit. It is, you look and see like a piece of whatever hung up on a hook that is just black, dry, and sitting there with elements like gnawed off and such. You even see a dead rat on the floor. As you pass by that large thing, you do notice a small stool, kind of by the windowsill. That doesn't seem as dusty as the rest of the area.
Just a stool. I'll look up and see if there's something above me. Like
Make a perception check.
perception 8.
No.
You look around, you can see some semblances of like a trail of somebody sitting here. Other than that, you're assuming that the guy that you had told to fuck off, this was his person.
Look out or something.
And you can look. You can see out. Well, you can see a part of the Ballistica roof. You can get up to where you can see an opening that's kind of opened up, and as you look out, you see a couple of shingles fall in. This is assuming you kind of like maybe that's where Drawson was trying to climb up when it collapsed a little bit. Past that, it is thick white fog that is obscuring the view.
Well, I'll go back to the group. No ancient horrors or anything up here. No ghostly beings, other than the one we killed. Orzhov, so shitty Crater Orzhov, so I don't have any other leads other than walking into an alley dark late at night.
There's the stairs continue.
Oh, they keep going. Fuck it.
Yep.
Keep going.
I thought we were at
What'd you say?
I thought we were at the top.
No, not yet.
So,
You're
yeah, done.
Yeah. This one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And 4. So same walking under.
Yep.
Okay.
Do-do-do.
Yeah. So you get up to there and you see, Iksha, you see 3 doors on the left, and the stairs end here. You see 3 doors on the left and a long hallway, and it's fairly dark. There's hardly any windows at the top of it, or in this area.
Not a problem for me. Check for traps on the door.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll.
Yeah.
Investigation.
6.
Doesn't appear it unlocked.
Lock 2. Blam! I open it.
You open the door. Gospel's drawn. You go in, and this has a different smell to it altogether. Immediately, you kind of see that this far back wall is opened up.
Wow. Artist design.
It is. You see you get that foggy smell immediately. It's a bit chillier up here. Wind kind of whistles. If you look around, you kind of notice that this ground is the other floors were ransacked, but this is, you see bone after bone after bone.
Oh.
It has this horrid, wretched smell of decay, and as you kind of look up, you see this insectoid-like thing without eyes are completely sunken in. Sharp teeth kind of open up predator style, where there's just a goop of saliva just kind of pours from its mouth right in front of you. I need you all to make roll initiative. That's it.
I need you to make initiative.
Take a roll.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeet.
This is use the
Just shows the 2. Was that 16 or was that a natural 20? And then
right above you. Alrighty. So 25 to 20.
21.
Nice.
Never happen again during this game. It's fine.
20 to 15.
Nope.
Ooh. 15 to 10.
13.
No?
I said 13.
All right. No, I heard that. 10 to 5.
8.
5.
Poor Billy.
And what'd you get?
2.
2. Nice. All right. So Coilette. Yeah.
So-
So you're the one who would be right next to you, or no? It would be you watch Ikcha kind of going through the door. You don't hear anything immediately. You don't see anything immediately.
Oh.
Okay. Well, that's fun. I guess I'll follow him into the door and see what's up.
Okay. So you kind of pass by Bablish, look and see Chigori looking, Ikshal looking up with both his crossbows. You can see this insectoid-like back combination that is completely black in skin. You can see it. It's kind of got this chitteriness to it. Its mouth is open. And you can see lines of just saliva kind of dripping from its mouth. It's about, from your perspective, 10 feet up.
Okay. So it's in the air. All right. I'm just going to start. Is it hanging like a bat?
The ceiling right now, yeah.
Okay. But it's still like in the air. So
Yeah.
I'll just do Thorn Whip then.
Okay.
Thorn Whip.
Thorn whip.
Oh, God damn it. Natural 1.
Oh.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
The natural one's vengeance.
Yeah.
10.
You duck out of the way just in time as you look, and you know Quillet's trick, and so you watch, confident that she can do it, but you see that it's way too low, and you're just like, uh-oh. It goes right where the back of your head was. All right.
All right. My turn. I'm just gonna stay where I'm at.
Alrighty. Next is going to be Drazan.
Okay. Can I enter the room and then attempt to throw one of my hand axes at it?
You kind of have to. So Koilat and Ikshah are kind of blocking up one door. You do
Oh.
see a door that's further down, but it'll take all your movement to get to it.
I'll do that then,
Okay.
and then hold my action to throw my axe if it does anything, I guess.
You get to the door. You don't get to open the door.
Oh, damn.
You open it, but you don't see anything immediately in your view. You just see an open. You see this nasty nest. Make a perception check real quick for me.
Okay, hold on. 15?
Okay. You go to open up this door, looking in. You don't see anything immediately. However, you do see a strange pod.
Ah, a pod.
Just on the cut of the opening.
Yeah. Gross.
So, that's your turn. Now it's the creature's turn. It is going to. Yeah, it sees both you and Toilet. I need creature within 30 feet of that can hear. So I need Ikshah, Koilat, and Drazhan to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom?
I'm good
All
with that.
right.
Don't screw me, guys.
So
I
Ikshah,
have advantage.
Eat.
Yeah.
Koilat, what'd you get?
With advantage. 120, 23.
How do you have advantage?
Because it's checked, right? My proficiency bonus. No, I don't have advantage. It's like I roll with advantage. I got an 18 plus my 3 plus 3 plus 2. So 23.
Bablish, what'd you get?
I got 20, not natural.
Okay. True. Drazhan, what'd you get?
A 12.
Okay.
I got a proficiency.
This creature, as it's sitting on the roof, its body seems to shift and open up, revealing this horrid insectoid-like, fleshy body.
Gross.
Its wings similar to a bat's, as they unfurl, and lets out this horrid screech. Quillat and Bablish, you kind of cover your ears and shake it off. Shigori, you hear it for sure, but you're too far out of the effects. Ikshah and Drazhan, you are frightened of this creature.
No.
1 minute, yeah.
1 minute.
Repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn, ending the effect. So, but it is, yeah, you are now frightened. For Jacob knows this, but Moody, frightened means that you cannot actively make your way towards this creature.
Oh, gross.
And you have disadvantage on attack rolls when you can see it.
Yep.
So close your eyes and throw your flash. Disadvantage for.
Just whatever. But yeah, the watch, Quillet and Bablish, you watch as Ikshah and Drazhan kind of immediately open up this door. The thing screeches and their bodies tense up. Then they kind of stumble back with a look of fear on them.
Love it.
That's going to be an action. It's then going to run. No, it's going to drop down. And it's going to drop off the ceiling and kind of turn itself right up and fly right in your face.
Oh God.
It's about your size. Yeah, it's a horrifying insect, fleshy thing. You now realize that they call it a horror for good reason. This is legitimately a spawn of nightmare.
Well,
That'll be its turn. Hey, Shaw, your go.
I found the horror. Well,
it just screamed in our faces. And you're like, all right, your turn.
because I'm
Your
in
turn.
that.
Now it's like 5 feet because it kind of dropped from the ceiling. And,
So is it within melee range or no?
melee range, yes.
So it's there then. Or am I in the room?
No, I guess I'm thinking of your glaive because your glaive has a 10-foot reach, right?
Yeah.
It's within the 10 feet here.
Okay, so then I'll shoot it. Well, I do it just.
Yeah. So go ahead with
So it wouldn't matter. Ow! Oh, it's only a 10 to hit. 9 to hit.
9 does not hit.
Try again. Ow! Pretty good. 18 to hit.
18 does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Offhand crossbow, Skaven dice. Ooh, only a 6 damage.
6.
And then I'll repeat what I said. The horror! The horror! No,
So watches Ikshah just like unloads bolts, and one seems to find purchase in the one of the thing's legs. It kind of flexes, and you watch it kind of pop out.
Ew.
Lets out this nasty screech as you do that. But Ikshah immediately backpedals past you. The whole your go. Trigori, you're up. You've heard this skittering screechiness, and you hear Ikshah scream the horror. What are you doing?
How far away am I?
You're about 30 feet down.
Can I get to where I can see it?
You can dash and you.
Using all your movement, you'll get just behind Bablish, who's at the top of the floor.
Could I see it at that point or no?
I've learned your secrets.
What'd you say?
Could I see it at that point?
Yeah.
I mean, I
would
see it from.
no. I would say no.
Then I'm going to go 15 feet up.
That you're using the dash action. You're gonna go 15 feet up.
Yeah, I don't want to use dash. I just want to go 15 feet up. I'm not going.
Okay, 15 feet up.
Fuck that.
But you're just like nope. So is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it. I mean, I'll use. One sec. Yeah, no, that's my attack. That's it. That's my move. That's my turn. That's everything. I'm gonna play my loot.
Behind you, Trigori slowly makes his way up, pull out his lute, and start to strum a nice little tune.
Jesus Louise.
It's a wisdom save, though.
Doesn't count. I would like to think that, even though that failed.
That's cocked.
Same thing. 15. No,
That succeeds.
saving throw. That's a 13.
13. Just barely succeeds.
Oh, sweet.
So you back up, catch your breath as you do, and you're like, whew.
Just a bug.
Just a bug, yeah. So
I can fly.
that's your go. That
Oh, yeah. I'm at the top of the stairs. Can I get into the room?
yes, you can.
Get me in
Get
there.
into the room. Alrighty. This thing is about 5 feet in front of you.
Scorching rays.
Woo. That's a that's
So I guess you need to back to do that because it's range.
yeah, it's a ranged attack. That's what I mean.
Put me back a little bit then.
All right, you get just past. You walk right behind Coilette. Look into the room, and you can see this horror. That's this nasty insectoid, slender body with large bat-like wings. Its face, this horrid, almost human skull with sharp teeth, drooling viciously, and these. It doesn't even have eyes almost. It's these sunken, it's almost like a skull where there's no eyes, just a dark pit as it's chittering at you.
You.
Okay, so Scorching Rays, go ahead and roll attacks on it.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. The first one is 23.
That hits.
The second one is 20, not natural.
That hits.
The third one is 8.
Misses. So go ahead and roll 2.
Okay.
Damage for 2 of the rays.
2d6 fire damage. Yeah. Okay, first one. Wait, yeah. So 6 damage, and then 3 damage. So 9 damage total.
9 damage. What was the second one?
3.
3. Okay. All right. You immediately let out the scorching rays and Quillette. There's a brief moment of just hot energy fly past you. So you watch as 3 streaks kind of miraculously avoid your head. So you know where the source is originating from. You're already like, bablish fucking hell. You watch as 2 of the beams trying to find their way on at the beast and slam into it. You can watch it. You watch as it gets pummeled by 2 of the rays as it tries to correct itself, staying in place. Third beam kind of, as the second beam hits, it knocks the beast out of the way of where it would have been a good shot. It hits the part of the opening. You watch kind of some of it collapse under from the impact.
Take it to the barbecue.
So,
No.
what are you doing? You still have about 20 feet of movement.
Nope. We'll stay right.
Stay right there. Alrighty. Top of the round, Quillette.
All right. So I know he came down. So is he pretty much at level, or is he still in the air?
He's still at level with you.
Okay. I'm actually going to transform into. I'm going to try a dire wolf,
Okay.
and then I'm going to attack.
Yeah.
So you watch his Quillette form kind of goes to all fours, and you see fur start to grow again. But this time it is a bluish gray. I'm just going to use the bear.
Yeah, just keep
What? I can't do a thing. But yeah, you watch as their form transforms into a dire wolf. Almost put that away.
All
And
right.
then you're going to attack it.
Yeah. So with a bite,
All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead and roll an attack on it.
it doesn't hit. It's a 8. Why do
It
I
does
always
not
roll
hit.
that?
You watch as her form immediately rushes up to this horrid monstrosity in a large canine mouth. Goes to bite at one of the legs that's hanging. It kind of flutters up out of the way just as you snap down on it, look up, and it kind of lets out this mockingly chirp in your direction.
All right.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Jawson, you're up.
Okay, so I'm in the room. How far away am I from it?
You can't get close to it because you're frightened of it.
Can I roll a?
You can move
At the end of your
diagonally
turn.
to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there is that pod kind of on the opening.
Wait, what?
There is the pod that you saw on the opening. If you wanted to make your way towards that.
Sure.
Okay.
How far away is it?
15, 10 feet from you.
Okay, I'll move to 10 feet.
Okay.
You can
Um,
get closer to it.
Not towards the horror, but to the pod.
um, can I attempt to throw something at it?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Okay. I'm gonna throw one of my hand axes at it.
Okay. Go ahead, try.
All right. 14.
That's with disadvantage.
Yeah, hold on. Let me roll the second one. 18.
14 does not hit. You go to throw. You're trying to. You look at this thing as you run by, and you're like, "Oh fuck! Like this is horrifying." Fuck it. Go to throw, and it just passes just behind it, sticks in the far wall.
Shit.
Seemingly doing the thing. As you throw it,
Yeah.
You watch as the pod next to you
Damn it.
opens up.
Oh God.
From
Like-
within, you watch this multiple, like these spider-like legs kind of emerge from it.
Nope.
Ew.
Baby face with fleshy bits in between its skin crawls up and is going to attack you.
Oh fuck. Well, do I get to roll for fucking
It's
thing or?
yeah. So
It's a hard
yeah,
pass.
it's going to
Woo.
15 to hit.
Let's check. No.
No.
Nice.
You watch as the little thing crawls out from the pod, jumps at you, and you can see like this tail thing.
Gross.
Got this sickening, gross thing is the fluid it was in trails behind. You duck out of the way as it tried to jump at your face, lands
God.
and turns at you. It's awful. It is horrifying.
Can I roll for thing?
For
For
thing.
what? Oh yeah, roll for your wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, I was gonna say like, what happened? Hold on.
At the end.
Ooh, okay. So natural 20 minus 1, so 19.
You you face some pretty bad situations as a gruel. You kind of look at the beast, look at the thing, you're like, that's not scary. I've seen scarier shit. Shake it off. You're no longer frightened of it. So
Yeah.
Yay. The only good throw that I've had all game.
but is that your turn? You did
Yeah.
your attack, moved. You still have a little bit of movement, but you will
Wait, hold on. Yeah, we haven't recovered since our
Nope.
okay, so I can't use it then. Never mind.
So
I
you're
can't.
gonna stay right
Can I move to a safer distance away from the one that just popped out?
there. That'll be going yeah, but it'll create an attack of opportunity if you do.
Yep, never mind then.
Okay.
Damn it.
Stay right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is now the horror's turn. It's going to attack the thing in front of it.
Yeah,
Big ol'
big ol' wolf.
That is a 15 to hit.
Dang it, that hits.
Okay. You watch its spider-like legs kind of come in and jab your wolf flesh. You take 8 points slashing damage as it pierces you,
Ooh.
and then 4d6.
36.
4d6? Jesus Christ.
And 14 points of psychic damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Slams you, and you can feel this thing isn't. You're a druid, and you know what nature is supposed to feel like, what natural things are supposed to feel like. This is a horrid nightmare creature that doesn't feel of this realm, and with each attack, you feel not just your body, but your mind get blasted with each piercing blow. Yeah, it's going to fly. It's going to fly out 20, 25, 30 feet in the air. Just kind of hovering that openness.
Opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, Quillette, you get an attack of opportunity if you want to
Okay.
take it.
Well, I'm gonna try to bite him.
Alrighty.
Dang it, I keep rolling bad. 8 again.
8 does not hit. You go to bite on one of its legs, it pulls it away just in time as it clears out. It's floating 30 feet out. That'll be its go. Big shot, you're up.
Well, I saw a glimpse of it when I went back, but I have no idea this thing's here, so I'll go 5, 10, 15. Holy fuck!
You see it.
Another one.
And this is, it's got this long it's got that like, it's similar to the creature, right? Where it's got that fleshy wingy bits in between its spider legs. But it also has this long appendage that's like intestine looking almost, where it's not like a tail like Quillet's where it's functional, but you can see that it's got some rigidity to it.
Well, I see Drawson dealing, so I'll go another 10, 15, 25. I'll let it hit me. Go to the edge. Actually, I'll stay back, but I'll still give it an attack.
Ooh, that is an 18 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. So Drawson, you watch as the thing immediately, Eggshell kind of looks, goes, oh fuck, and rushes past. The thing's attention immediately turns towards it and latches on. You take 4 points bludgeoning damage and you're considered grapple.
Oh, so I can't.
As it jumps up, this thing has this amazing leap where it goes straight for your head. Immediately you see the tail kind of wrap around your throat and it kind of starts to encompass your head.
See?
At the moment, yes. So,
Good. I know what at the moment means.
yeah. So, but it is, you are on the verge of suffocating. So,
well, that's movement. I will. Disadvantage. No, I get disadvantage anyway. I hate disadvantage. Ooh, let me just check something real quick.
draws on you, watch as this thing latches onto Ikshaw's throat and is starting to, its arms almost seem to grow longer. It goes to encompass his head and hood and all.
As it's consuming me, I will just say, and I'll like look past it and try to shoot the flying thing. I will.
I would say with it being right in your face.
I have disadvantage anyway because
Yeah.
it's on me. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A 13 to hit.
13 does not hit.
Try it again. Yeah. Ooh, that's pretty good. 19.
19 does hit.
Offhand, damn it. Yeah. Whoa. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Damn.
Yep. So you fire 2 bolts trying to, you're fighting this thing that seems to be occupying your space. You let go of both shots. Boom, boom. One just passes in the fog way wide. The second one definitely finds its body. And you Coilette, as you were actively engaged, you watch as the bolt impacts its body, and you can see this dark, shadowy essence kind of pull forth and then drift up and then disappear.
Hold on, I'm gonna use stuff, but I'm sure I actually didn't just go on this. I'm a little low. 29, 20, 15. I'm good. I'm at 11. So I will use action surge. Or
Okay.
first, I'll use my bonus action to use a second wind.
Okay.
D10.
Oh wait, you reload.
That's a reaction. We decided.
Oh, yeah.
So that's why I never get a second opportunity. Wow. What am I fucking doing? Second wind, 10 plus 12, so I get 7 hit points back.
Nice.
And then I'll use my action surge, which doesn't cost anything to use. That's check that real quick. I'll just go. I'll shoot it again. Shoot
Okay.
that far thing.
Okay.
And I won't be able to reload. Oh, pretty good. 21 to hit.
21 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. 7 damage.
Okay.
One more shot. Not good. It's a 4 plus 6.
You watch another bolt. Coilette, you watch another bolt find a similar, a little bit more of the creature's body. Again, the bolt hits. Shadowy essence kind of spews forth and then disperses. It kind of lets out this horrid screech. As you look over and see Ikshot is usually he's a pretty good shot. There's clearly something up going on with his face right now.
Seems
He's thrashing about. So,
And with that, I am done.
you go. Trigori, what are you doing? You,
Can we get a
you're-
top-down view?
I can. Yeah.
Sorry,
Well-
I have no idea what's going on with where people are at.
Oh, it's on screen. So, this is the creature. It's currently flying 30 feet out from the window. Coilet, Iksha, which I guess this thing is now like in your face, draws on the pod.
Really in my ground.
Oh, you can't see that. Oh gosh.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. I don't know
Okay.
what's going on really.
Everything's like down here.
Cool. Can I move my 20 feet just to see it?
So
Since I moved 15 last time.
yeah, so you get up to the stairs. You'll move 20 feet.
I can see it.
Make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh my god. My first one was so good though.
Entire turn of his game. It's like this.
6.
6. You get up. You see Coilet in her in a dire wolf form, and then your eyes start to wander. Igshot is thrashing, which you can kind of hear, but you can't see. You look around the room and you see this horrid, nasty nest of some sort that is just covered in bones, various bones. You do not see the horror.
Well, my loot song's going pretty good.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Badlish, your go.
Okay. I can see Ikshot, right?
You can
There.
see him thrashing,
Yeah, you can see my.
like fluttering, essentially.
But I can't see the thing that's choking
You
him.
have to move.
Okay.
Angle, you barely be able to see my.
I'm not in the room. I was outside of the room, right?
You're behind me.
Yeah.
I guess I'm going to get into the room. So I guess I would have seen the thing at least fly out the window.
Yeah.
So let me get in the room.
He kind of steps in front of you, looks around, then turns back. He's like, "My loot song's going pretty good."
Like, not like that.
It's tuned perfectly.
So, what are you doing?
All right, put me in the room.
Alrighty. You get into the room, and immediately you see Ikshot has this thing wrapped around his face.
You would have also heard me screaming, "Get it off!"
Okay. I'm wondering what spell is it going to cook your face?
All of yours.
I don't know if I have anything that's not going to potentially cook your face if I miss. So what do I have?
Well, huh?
After what?
Yeet! Oh, hell yeah. 22.
22. That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
D10. Yeah. Ooh. Math. Oh, 9. It's a 9.
9. All right. You blast the creature, and you you watch as it lands on the creature perfectly. Its body reacts horribly. It impacted on you. It lets out this horrid shriek.
My ears.
Ikshan and Drazhan, you take 3 points psychic damage as it lets out this high-pitched screech. Iksha, you take 5 points necrotic damage as the body body itself kind of reacts, and the Babblish's firebolt definitely it's struggling to hold on. There are seemingly repercussions to hitting a thing that's right.
There.
Oh God.
So
With that, Iksha's looking a little bad. Looking a little bloody.
It's a little fucked up right now.
So that's part of your movement, your action.
I think that's all I can do.
Bablish, you watch as you let go of the firebolt. Lands, connects real good. Immediately draws on an eggshell, kind of recoil as this thing lets out this horrid high pitch, and then the shadowy essence spreads from the wound and engulfs Ikshaw's head, and he just lets out this muffled scream.
He's like, but I thought I did good. I didn't cook your face.
Toilet,
The
Toilet, your go.
Alright, let's see. So that thing flew out the window, a thing is attacking Iggshaw's face. What's up with the pod thing? Are we aware of that, or is only Drawson aware of that?
You might have seen that happen.
Make a perception check, real quick.
Oh wait, I'm still a wolf, sorry. Perception plus 3.
I'd say yeah.
Ooh, 7.
7.
Oh wait, but my passive perception is 13. So does that mean it's 13 automatically, or is it 7?
13 is what you.
Yeah, 13.
So yeah.
Can't get lower than 13.
Alright, so 13.
Definitely, you notice something out of the corner of the eye. You watch Babblish throw a firebolt in Ikshaw's direction, though the specific thing you're not sure of.
Okay. And is the creature, I know you said flew away, but how far away and how high in the air is he?
30 feet up.
30 feet out the window, definitely in the air.
Yeah, but it's trying to maintain the same height. Just kind of backed up, giving itself a little bit of space because it sees a lot, so it's going to take advantage of the wings it has.
I feel like I want to try to tear that thing off of Iggshaw's face, but I feel like I'm going to do more damage than good.
I was screaming, get it off me.
You can heal him if you know.
No, I'm a wolf.
Fucks up.
I can only heal myself in wolf form.
Well, don't miss.
Don't miss. I somehow gingerly take the thing between my teeth and try to tear it off his face.
Said you wanted it?
Are you gonna try to damage it off, or are you just tearing it off?
Well, I'm damaging it because I'm going to clamp my mouth down on it and tug. So I'm going to bite into him and pull away.
So go ahead and roll an attack against it.
All right. Don't screw me. Don't screw me. Damn it.
Oh no.
7.
Oh no.
I can't roll an attack roll.
Ikshaw is trying to fight this thing, and you are thinking about biting it, and you're like, nope, I don't feel comfortable because it is right on his face, and if I miss, like, I could hurt Ikshaw. So you just kind of end up sitting back, hesitating, not trying to risk your companion's life.
All right.
Even more so that he is in danger. So
Yeah, I'll just have that in my turn because I don't think I can accomplish anything else in my wolf form.
alrighty. Razan, your go.
So is the bigger one up in the air?
Yeah, the bigger one is from you, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet from you.
Yeah.
Window.
Run and jump.
Can I ready for it to like swoop down and attack?
Yeah. So you're readying
My maul.
You're readying the maul for when it swoops to attack.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Is that your turn then? You gonna stay right there?
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna kind of taking that opportunity. It's going to come in.
All right.
It's out of your range.
Oh. Who's it coming towards?
Coilette.
Ew.
It's a big scary thing that now has its back to her or to it. So it's gonna
Didn't think that.
make a. It's gonna attack you, Coilette.
Okay.
With a 17 to hit.
That hits.
You take 9 points slashing damage and 19 points psychic damage.
Oh my god.
It just barrages you with its spider-like legs. You now feel like these points aren't. They're not like spider legs. These are actually piercing, hard endoskeleton things that just pierce. And every time that it penetrates you, this horrid aching pain just rattles your brain.
All right. Well, I'm back in elf form, and my elf isn't doing too hot.
The elves are injured.
That'll be its go. Yeah, and then it's gonna be the thing's turn. Yeah. Coilette, Coilette and Drawson, you watch as the thing encompasses his head. You are now
Blinded?
you're blinded, suffocating, grappled.
Shit.
Oh man.
We're not doing good.
What was the other one?
Grappled, restrained, and suffocating.
Restrained as well?
Oh no.
So it's still the same thing as
Grappled.
before.
Oh,
but-
grappled, blinded, and
Yep. Bullshit.
Not great.
I got 2 of the 3. Look at all those things I'm gonna be.
Yes,
Oh my
Dad.
god.
Yeah, so yeah. That's gonna be its turn. Your go.
Alright. Bonus. I'll use my reaction to reload.
Okay.
Bonus action, switch to the glaive.
Okay.
Action. Yeah! Get this motherfucker off me.
Yeah, roll. Go ahead.
Oh my god.
Every condition also. Yeah, so go
Well,
for it.
blinded. Blinded, it might affect.
Blinded creature can't see and out of, but it's attacking your own self essentially.
True, yeah.
So yeah, I'm not seeing any attack rolls against the creature have advantage of the creature attack. Yeah, you have regular roll.
Okay.
Because you're attacking yourself. You're not trying to swing wildly.
Cool. 15 to hit, or no, only 13.
That does not hit.
Damn it.
You.
It's like this is awesome.
Yeah, you go to hit. It's this thing is fleshy, but it's still got that insectoid
It's like
like.
trying to cut rubber.
Exactly. You just like boom, and it kind of takes it, recoils, and backs away, and it just kind of locks in further.
While I was aiming at that creature, do I recall what's below this? Is it the roof of the?
It's about a 20-foot drop to the roof, and
Oh,
you
man.
saw that.
What it was?
I know, it's too late now. So you're not. You're gonna fall along there if you try.
I was
So.
gonna try to tell him, but I don't want to die.
Trigor, your go.
I'll try to. Oh, I can
Oh.
grapple, so I can't move.
Yep.
Can I
Hold
walk
on.
in? Go. Sorry.
Is there anything else?
No.
Okay. Trigor, what are you doing?
Can I walk 5 feet forward?
Okay.
Can I see the thing yet?
Yeah, you watched as this thing seemingly came out of the fog and attacked Coilette, who reverted out of her wolf form.
Cool. Fuck today. Fuck this, and fuck you. That's a vicious mockery right there.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
It is a wisdom saving throw of, I think, 12. 13, because it upgraded. But yeah, 13.
Natural 18. Succeed.
Ooh, yeah. No. Yeah, I'm going to go back 5 feet.
you got Bablish. Corlett, you kind of turn to watch or you kind of stumble in. Fuck this day, fuck this, and fuck you. And then just back out with his loot, kind of menacingly.
I'm going to continue to play the loop.
The bardic intent.
Is that your turn, Strigoi?
Yeah, I mean... give me one. Yep, nope, that's it.
Alrighty. Bablish, your go.
This is rough.
Okay. I can still see the thing on Ikshaw's head, right? And now I can see the other thing to, like, directly next to it, right?
Yep.
Is anything blocking me from Ikshaw? Because he's going to die.
Corlett's right in front of him.
Oh.
Don't
Well,
hurt me. I'm almost dead.
I can see the other thing, right?
Yeah.
Of course, I can see the other thing. It's massive.
10 feet, and its wings are flat, holding it in place. But you can see Corlet's dire wolf blood dripping off of its legs.
Ugh.
All right. I'm just going to have to firebolt it, I think. Or, wait, no, chaos bolt. Hopefully we don't get something crazy.
Alrighty.
Wow.
Hey, that's a good roll.
Okay, it's a 25 to hit.
25 definitely hits.
Okay. We're going
And
to
this
take...
is to the horror, right? The flying horror?
Yeah, this is to the flying horror.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, then I'm going to take 2d8 plus 1d6 damage. Yeah! Oh, nice. Oh, shit. Okay, that's... Okay. I haven't had this happen before. Okay, so both the d8s were 5, which is lightning. So it's 10, 13 damage, but if you roll the same number on both d8s, the chaotic energy leaps from one target to a different creature of your choice within 30 feet. Make a new attack roll against the new target.
So go ahead, roll a new attack roll.
All right. Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so that's 9, 11, 12 damage.
12 does not hit. 12 to
Oh.
hit the face.
Oh no, wait! I need to make a new damage roll. Yeah, a new damage roll. Yeah, make a. Oh wait, no, a new attack roll against the target. I'm skipping steps. I'm sorry. The new attack roll is 20, but not natural.
That'll definitely hit. Go ahead for damage.
Might knock me unconscious, but that's perfectly fine.
It's a lot. 19.
19. Okay, so you throw this. You feel this. You utilize your chaotic energy in you. The kind of dig deep into your very essence of how you kind of pull out your magic. You release this white globule through the air at the flying horror. You watch in the short duration it takes flight. It quickly transforms into this blue cackling energy of lightning as it slams into the creature. It did 13 points of damage, right?
Yeah, 13 to that.
Okay. Yeah, that's really good. It looks pretty fucked up for sure. You watch as the body the wings are fighting as you can see it's whatever muscles it has is contracting to the electrical energy. As you watch as the energy kind of creeps around one of its rings and jumps to the facehugger on Iqbal's face. And it definitely seizes up, letting go. However, just as it hit Iksha, Drazhan, Coilette take 2 points of psychic damage as it lets out a final blood-curdling death scream. And then Iksha, you take 3 points of necrotic damage as as the energy seems to
Holy crap.
It
That was cool.
you watch as it kind of falls away, like a spider, the tail dropping off and killing the thing.
Hell yeah. That's the most damage I've ever dealt.
Nice.
Wait, that's not. I forgot about the wand.
That was a one shot, doesn't count. It just- is that your turn?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Coilette, top of the round. You see the thing fall off Iksha's face. You kind of recover, and immediately the horror is right next to you.
Wait.
It looks beat up.
Does it? All right. I'm gonna try. I guess I'm gonna try Shillelagh again.
Shillelagh.
Let's
Go
see
for
if
it.
this works. Please, 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 please. Yeah. 22 to hit.
That definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Thank God. About time I hit something. And only 1 point of damage. Go figure.
You're more used to using the magic of nature to throw these attacks. Though you feel your magical energy course through the quarterstaff, you go to hit a thing that you don't typically do often, and you definitely. It's like somebody took a ruler to your fingers. That's what you did. You just tapped on one of its things. You watch it the leg kind of recoil and shake from the pain, but it's still going, still kicking.
Oh,
Well, right.
it died.
Are you staying right there? Or are you gonna move?
I feel like it's going to attack me again, so I feel like I should move. But also, if I move, it's definitely going to attack me. I'm just going to stay where I'm at.
Alrighty. Drawson, you're up.
All right. It's on the ground next to Coilette, right?
It's not on the ground, it's flying, but it's at your level.
How far away is it from me?
From you.
What?
5 feet from you?
Okay. Can I run up to it and smack it with the maul?
Yes, you can certainly try.
Okay. 7.
Does not hit. You go to the brief instant that you go to charge and swing at this thing, there's that momentary fear of it kind of looks at you. You hesitate for a moment, swing, and it kind of flaps by and you miss it completely.
Shit.
Is that all you're gonna do?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
Alrighty. Its turn. I should have been doing that. It is going to bad spot. You watch this thing flies, kind of survey. Yeah, it's gonna. Scarlet, you're right there. It's gonna. Yeah, you're the one that it's been attacking. No, it turned to. Yeah, it's gonna. It watched you drop its form. It's gonna look to the more bigger, imposing threat that just swung at it, and it looked at.
He's not
Gonna
turning.
attack. Draws on. Ooh, with a 14 to hit.
Nope.
Nice.
You watch. It goes to strike at you with this rapid paced limb. You kind of use them all, deflect it away as it brings back. Yeah, it's gonna stay right there. Fight. Iksha, your go.
Hey, I'm gonna attempt with my 5 HP to go through his space into right here without maybe miss. So
Okay, so you kind
Imagine
of walk
going-
past Colette.
yeah, I'm gonna
Right.
try to stay within its range,
Okay, yeah.
like between Colette and it. Flank you with draws on now, so
Yep.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
attack with advantage.
that's pretty good. 18 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage.
Yeah, pretty good. That's 10 damage. Slashing.
Fuck.
Okay. How do you want to do this?
Yes. I'll basically just choke it like a bug on the wall.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
draws
me.
on. You watch as the thing goes to rear up, kind of readying for another strike at you. Kind of presents this grand display, and as you do, you watch the blade pierces through its chest. It lets out this horrid death screech as it kind of looks down, kind of jabbing at, like, tries to force the blade out. It spasms, and Iksha just kind of lets it drop and pulls his glaive out, killing the horrid beast.
And I think of that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just an extra stab for good measure.
You watch as you stab it again. The last bit of necrotic energy vanishes from it.
Sweet. Did we see anything else? Any other pods in this room?
You do.
Oh, great.
You see another pod way
Oh.
over here. And just it's opened. You see you see a corpse in front of it. However, it is more modern clothing. Kind of thief-like in nature, dark, very simple stuff. With a blade in its clutch, a dagger in its hand, kind of sitting there.
I'll walk over. Does he look like he's from the Orzhov? Or is he just no markers or anything?
He doesn't have any clear indicators and such like that. Looking at him, he seems to be more so a common thief that what had fallen.
Okay. Does his dagger look worthy of my grasp? I take it. I'll pick it up and inspect it.
You've seen iron daggers. This one is more fine and it's a little bit jagged with a darker blade with a silver edge.
Cool.
With a on the pommel has this brief little ribbon of black fabric tied at the end of it.
Just fabric. There's no writing on that. Does he have a sheath for it anywhere on him?
Doesn't appear so.
Could be valuable. Put it back.
Alright.
Anything else on him? Gold.
You do find 7 gold pieces on him.
I'll take that 7 and ask who wants it because I just got the glory of the kill.
Does anybody want 7 gold pieces?
I'll take it.
Toss it towards them.
So
Whoever fastest gets it.
All right.
I'd say draws on you get it because you're the closer one.
I'm
Hey.
fucking out of the room.
So, but it seems that you have successfully cleared out this Basilica and faced a real life horror.
I only had one spell slot left, so I'm glad we did.
5 hit points. Ikra's limping a little.
Yeah.
We're all doing a little rough.
Well,
I still have
either
my.
way, I have to report to Apollyon. Do you guys just want to meet at the Gentle Jester?
Yeah, I need a rest.
Yeah, I need a rest too.
Let's head back.
Yeah, me too.
You guys did leave it pretty early, and it's been about an hour and a half now. Kind of clearing all the girls. You, Apollyon is, unless he stayed up, you're gonna have to wait till later in the day.
What time of day is it right now?
You got here around 10. It's about 11:30.
And it
Damn,
takes
I
the Gentle Jester.
You'll die if you're
It's like
It's
45 minutes, right? What did you
something
say?
like that.
Okay, so let's all go back. Let's all sleep, or whoever needs to sleep can sleep, and then I gotta go talk to Pop. 'Cause he's
Cool.
Cool.
another cool.
Alrighty.
Just on the route back, are there any like magic shops? That's not a real thing usually, but magic shops or really nice weapon shops.
It's more so most of the commerce is handled further in.
Yeah.
Uh, in District 10, there's knick-knack shops and such like that. Nothing that looks like promising, or if anything, it looks more so like cheesy pawn shops where you're just like, I'll get fucked over.
Yeah.
So, you guys make your way back to the General Jester.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you guys emerge from the Ballistica, climb through the opening through the disarray gate. Just as you get a decent way past it, you see a couple of Boros.
Oh.
A couple of Boros guys kind of heading towards where you guys were. As you guys kind of notice, they look at you and they come over, and you can see one's a very burly man, brown mutton chops that kind of peek through his helmet. You see a female, shorter, blonde hair with a tight braid, both kind of in this prominent red and white colors with gold armor. They come up and approach you, and the man, "Halt, citizens! We just got word that there was a disturbance. Some patron was passing by, and a spear suddenly flew out at them. This direction. We were wondering if you had seen anything."
Nope.
With the group, you guys appear to be.
You guys are beaten, bloodied, and then you are a miserable group right now.
I actually don't know these people. They're just walking behind me.
Hey, I was actually going to say you can walk guys out of the situation.
I can
Like situation.
I'll pat Trigora on the shoulder and be like, he just saved us from a bar fight. This good man. We're taking him to get a reward.
Each of you make deception checks.
Oh God.
Rocket.
God.
Oh, 17.
It's just Tori and Iksha who's making the deception checks.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
15.
22.
22.
Woo!
You watch as the two figures, they eye you down, fucking just like they're looking at you through a microscope almost. Like they're taking in your visage and just like look at each other, huff, and they're like, alright, just don't do anything stupid that'll call more attention to ourselves. Thank you. They go about their day. Fucking
Okay.
natural 4. Not gonna see that through that shit. I'm so mad.
Hell yeah.
They disappear and they head towards the Ballistica as you guys make your way back to the General Jester. You arrive and as you kind of leave Precinct 6, the fog seems to die down. It gets lighter and lighter, and as you emerge from the fog, you can see that the day it's actually quite lovely. Elsewhere, business has picked up. You see vendors shouting out, trying to get people's attention. You see carts loaded with various equipment. You see regiments kind of doing their roundabouts. You see a couple of Azurius kind of. You walk and you're definitely an eyesore because your clothes are ripped. You are bloodied. You are just a sight. And then you stop. Like everybody kind of looks. You get a couple of Azorius kind of start to approach you, but Chigori kind of locks eyes with them and just kind of is like, "Don't worry about it." Like, kind of, it's okay. And they get a cautious nod, but they definitely watch as you guys pass. You make your way to the General Jester, and it's not too busy. There's a few tables that are filled. Gordy is sitting at the end of the counter, nodding away, kind of snoozing. Chester is he's counting gold. Kind of looks up. Goes, "Oh fuck! You guys look like shit. You need rooms?"
Right, we need rooms.
Fair enough. I get you. How many you need?
Should we do 5 again, or do you just want to do
5.
like 4 or so?
I got 3.
Do
We'll do all
3.
3.
All right. 3. 10 gold pieces total.
I'll put forward 5. I'll pay for it.
Oh, yeah, I'll put forward 5 too. I just want to go to bed.
5,
Yeah.
5. Easy enough. Good. He hands you your keys, and you all kind of stroll up. A lot of the people, you came in, they saw you. There's a few just like, fuck. Most of them are like, kind of the way we do things. Like, there's well, they kind of give this nod of like, you got your ass kicked a little bit today. But,
I feel like game is far off.
it's-
Fucked up.
at
Oh, yeah.
this time, it's about 12:20 when you arrive, or 12:30 because of all the stops and all that. And they're just like, oh fuck, like you guys got your ass kicked and it's hardly even past noon.
Well, okay.
But you guys settle in. So you guys settle into your rooms, and it is just everybody is out. Just
Woo!
you each get a long rest.
Yes.
Chigori or not Chigori, Iksha and Quillet, you guys get up in 4 hours. We'll say because you guys took such a beating, 5 hours.
No.
So, but you two seemingly get up, Iksha and then Quillet. Go downstairs, talk about the events and such like that just transpired, what they mean and such like that. And then Iksha kind of gives a brief nod, is like, all right, I'm going to go to Paul Hounds.
And it's like 8:30. Or
It's
no,
5 right now. Yeah, 5:30, 5:45. After the talk, it'd be about 6.
Would he be up by now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
This is like typically when he starts up. So, you gonna make it right there?
Yep.
Okay. So
I'll just walk.
you'll just walk.
Mm.
So it'll take you a few hours.
Yeah.
As you pass by, you see a couple of street performances of Rakdos.
Go home, buggers.
They boys that are juggling. You see a couple of cacklers and such like that. You see a sword swaller attempt to swallow a sword that doesn't seem to fit quite right. You hear like gas, you hear cheers, and then suddenly you're like, oh, that's the person you keep walking. You see a couple of Simic riding this crab-like lizard monstrosity. You can see it's kind of doing its own thing, but they've got it decent enough to where it's not like wrecking into things or trampling over people, so they do have to fight it.
Is it similar to that thing I shot at and closed off? And that? Oh, I don't know. That was.
Nope.
I don't have memory of that.
No, there's something. there's an essence of like I think I've seen those, but it's like there's so many fucking things I don't know what the Simic does. They combine a whole bunch of shit.
See a crossbow bolt sticking in.
But you make your way to the Appliance Club, and Brutal this time standing out there guarding the door. Steps inside and say a word to you.
And greetings and go in.
Alright. You go up and Apollyon and he more
Oh.
than his
No, I wouldn't have done that. Like, oh, hey, that Minotaur I know says hey. And I'm not
fuck off. Tell him to eat shit. So you go up. Apollyon is sitting at his desk in a lavish morning robe. He's got a bowl of fruit next to him. Look, great.
Take out all the.
As you enter the room, he looks up. Shaw, I did not expect you to be back so soon. Did you take care of the problem?
I think so, and I'll take out all those papers, every single one that I found.
Okay.
Whatever. Put them down on the table. I'll be like, killed some traitors. I'll describe the colors of the. Minus the one that's similar to. Or no, because it was from. So I'll describe each one of the colors and the family outfits and all that. Then there was some giant. Killed one of his own dudes and ran away. Like, bitch. I couldn't follow because the hallway was on fire. Didn't feel like chasing him across the docks. He got away. Then we found that horror thing that everyone was talking about and killed it too. Shouldn't have any more problems unless that giant pops out again. It was a giant.
Yeah, a giant. I was hoping for you to take care of the entire problem, but I guess when you get sent to into arrestness, there's going to be a few that make their way escape.
We'll keep an eye out on him. I know what he looks like.
I will. You say
Describe.
giant, so yeah. This is
Spectacular.
interesting. Let me. It'll take me a few days, given the information you told me. I think I know some of the people of which the other traders joined, but I'm a little disappointed you did not take care of everybody. But I am, if not a man of my word, I will definitely spread your names around to the appropriate people. So, but unfortunately, you did not take care of the entire problem, so I cannot give you the full reward. So, he gives you yeah 125 gold pieces. Total. But this is a little concerning that somebody thinks that they can step on our toes, especially mine. Like I said, I will investigate a little further, see what information, and then, you did a good job of killing most of the rats. Why not take out the rest?
Yeah,
I'll sum up for you when I have more.
Sounds like a plan, old man. I wouldn't say that. Sounds like a plan. I'll walk out.
Oh man, that was really fun.
Well, I'll start making one. Keep talking to me.
Yeah. But good job. I will be available like usual. And you exit.
Yep.
Oh,
Like, I'll tell him you said hey as I pass the giant.
fuck off.
Keep walking. Keep walking.
You say that, and you watch the giant just. He's had his arms curled. Just goes to punch, and you duck out of the way, and he slams into the ground, and he kind of, oh, motherfucker, grabs his hand as you make your way away.
So I give him a thumbs up and keep walking.
Natural one.
Funny at first, like, uh-oh.
That would have been amazing,
Oh,
but
wait, go an alley. Just
but one of these days, Shaw, fucking teach you manners.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's apparently assigned, and he just kind of goes back, slumps, and you can hear the loud thump as he does that. Then you walk him back. Okay. So
Actually, I'll take a carriage, but I'll take as much time as it would have taken to walk back. But I'll just kind of check for go to like a magic, not that one that fucked over Rory or tried to.
that was the gem seller. He's
The
an
gem.
asshole.
Oh yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Especially is either does like sells really nice weapons or someone who enchants magic. Shaw just sees a really nice dagger. It's either really expensive or it's really.
You kind of look around as you're doing this, and there's a few shops. You don't want to go. The people kind of recommend going to Precinct 3 because that's where Izzet is. But that's way out of the way.
Oh,
You're
maybe.
not sure if you want to do that. You could also kind of think about the Merchant's Thrall as a potential spot.
Was that the deaf guy?
The mute, yeah.
I'll go there, fuck it.
Oh.
How long that takes.
Okay, so while this is happening, Colette, the rest of your party is out sleeping. Shigori, you have, as soon as you lay in the bed, it takes you about an hour after laying down, before your stomach finally settles and you feel the rest of whatever poison was controlling you, was inside of you, disappear, run its course, and you then fall asleep.
Cool. I'm gonna have a good talk with my good friend Bablish tomorrow.
But you sit there by your lonesome. A few of the Gru guys come up, try to hit on you. Some Boros too, but you kind of decline. One point, Gordy, he comes up. It's like, leave the lady alone. Kind of gives you a wink. You're like, thanks. And he's like, all right, whatever. Goes back on his perch.
The Minotaur or the Centaur or the other guy?
Centaur. You listen to a few of the musicians play. Some are nice, some are just starting, and it shows. There's a particularly drunk patron that is very vicious in ridiculing them. To the point you can see like the person on stage starts to form tears and just kind of walks out, just absolutely heartbroken.
Oh, poor guy.
At one point, as you're kind of keeping to yourself, there's a large fiery explosion outside the building, and you look as it kind of illuminates the window from the outside in, and you catch the glimpse of this large orange light kind of quickly evaporate, and then suddenly a loud applause as to some performance that's currently going on outside. But you take a moment and just kind of focus in on yourself and change. From your beginnings, now you did not anticipate this of all things, meeting these people and some of the strange and wondrous events that have led you to this moment. It's kind of nice. You get this breath and you just kind of enjoy the atmosphere. The night continues on. People come and go and leave. You see some people kind of go to Chester, who is, by this time, he is tired. He stopped saying, "Welcome to the Gentle Chester," blah, blah, blah. He has to tell people that he doesn't have any rooms and that they have to go somewhere else. And you can see there's frustration and some that are just like defeated. And they're like, all right, whatever. But as you all are taking this moment to kind of reflect, you each get 50 experience points. Or
Sweet.
no,
10,000. You mean?
That so plus this plus that plus do plus
I like hearing plus.
Big fan of the plus.
Oh, not divided by.
you get 1,080 experience points.
Woo!
Nice.
Shit.
1,080.
Yes.
Well, that's 60.
Hot diggity damn.
How close are you guys?
I'm at
I am 900 away.
I'm
Is it
far.
6,000 that moved yet?
6,500 for the next one.
6,500? Okay.
close to proficiency plus 3.
You're 900?
Yeah.
Yeah, 1030.
I'm 1,300 away.
No, wait, 900.
I'm at-
Math.
Yeah, I'm like, you're 1,100 away.
1,100 away.
Yeah.
Math.
Yeah, also 100.
But is there anything that Battle of Shigori and Jocelyn are out. They're sleeping until the next morning. Toilet Nick Shaw, is there anything that you guys want to do during this night? Or are you gonna wait till tomorrow?
I think I'm gonna wait till tomorrow. I'll probably just read some of the books that I was given.
Okay.
Or I purchased, not given, but you know. I got two books.
Yep. The going through the dream mythologies, you kind of as that is the one that kind of gives you the visual to the other realm. You start to read, pass through, and actually going to use my own number thing because you yeah. All right. So you go through and kind of skimming over some of the titles and some of the passages and such like that, and none of it immediately jumps out to you. Nothing that seems inviting or interesting, and then you get to this one. The title is The Glistening Oil, and it catches your eye, and you're like, I'll give this a shot. And you start to read, and it depicts this almost is it like land where mechanical and nature are combined in harmony. You hear about it, though it's not exactly the same. You definitely read about people, machine, and nature kind of simultaneously existing. These constructs that occupy people's lives and how wondrous inventions are spread throughout the lands. It's got this almost constant sheen to it when the sun is out. But then it turns into almost a warning that though this is mechanical, beware the glistening oil. For its madness can bring about the end. And there's this weird lingering sensation. You can't quite place it. And there's a small chill that runs up your back, causing you to form goosebumps. Something in your head is telling you, don't go there. And by the time you kind of finish through that, you look up and see Ikshaw a little frustrated as he walks through the General Jester. It's out quiet now. There is a few patrons that are asleep on a table in the barn, such like that. Chester has not. You haven't seen Chester in hours, seeing you've been involved in your book, but he is nowhere to be seen. It is dim light throughout, and it is very quiet. It's about 10. It's about 11 when you walk through the door. 11 at night.
Well.
So what got you frustrated?
Oh, I went to a store and it was closed. But Apollyon said he'll put in a good word for us. Usually means nothing.
The audio.
Sorry. Go ahead.
What'd you say?
I was saying the audio cut out after you said, put in a good word.
Oh, I didn't say anything after that. I don't.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Is there anything that you two would like to do for the remainder of the night?
No.
Have a game of fucking death? Fight a dragon by yourselves?
Fuck.
So, but morning comes. Later in the day, about 10, 11, groggily, each of your patriots come down. You guys, seeing as you need the least amount of sleep, kind of sit in quiet isolation. Quiet. While you're right next to each other, you kind of let the night progress. You definitely hear oohs and ahs from outside. On occasion, kind of step out and take a roundabout trip. Some acts are really good, and you're like, oh wow, I can, and they definitely have a larger crowd. Some acts are not for you. Like it's that weird street guy that's he's in tight leathers with hooks and stuff, kind of piercing his skin, kind of just doing things that are just excruciating to watch, and you're just like, nope. Yeah. You see a bunch of some are really good, like actual performances that are just like, oh, wow, wow. Others are like, you can see they're really, really fucking trying to get Rakdos' attention, but it's so bad. Like, you've seen nasty shit being in where you've gone, but those people are sick. You get back, and the morning comes. You watch people start to. Rash is actually the first one to show up, and she kind of gives you a brief nod of good morning, but not expecting to see you guys there before her. But she comes in, takes off her jacket and such, and starts to get things prepped for the morning rush and all that. And it steadily increases. You see Orzhov groups, you see Azurius groups, you see Boros, Gari, Simic, Lesnia, even Rakdos and Gruul. Some that are mixed matches. You see Orzhov with Azurius, you see Simic with Rakdos, and some people that they come in quiet, hardly a word. They did a job together, and they're more so a functioning group than an actual group. Like they're more a work group than a friend group. Some people you wouldn't even think about it. Valdakan talking with goblins, as if there is no difference between them. Minotaur and human, elf, and different types of elves, such like that. It's kind of a nice commodity to watch. Finally, your compatriots come down groggily. Bablish is the first, followed by Drazhan, and then Trigori. They each come down and order foods. Trigori seemingly definitely seems less pale. Has a little bit more color in his cheeks, but he's got this look on his face of not happy as the day has started to begin.
I'm sorry about the poison.
Listen, if that ever happens again, you will find your way straight to jail. And you will be locked up for the rest of your life. I swear to God.
Man, well, I guess next time if it's gonna happen, I'm gonna make sure it really counts.
Ugh.
But the day is yours. You guys have this brief exchange. What would you like to do?
Can I go back to the shop?
The merchant's thrall.
Yes.
We should buy some potions from that guy.
Yeah.
He's gonna make a lot of money off of us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jawshan, the giant at Apollyon's. He has some news for you. Next time we're there, make sure to say hey.
What?
Next time you see the giant at Apollyon's, make sure you say hey.
For sure.
Alrighty.
Anyway, I'll come with you.
So Drazhan and Iksha are going to the merchant's thrall. Is anybody else?
I'm going with.
No, can you? Well, this shit's expensive. Can you pick me up like 10 oils of flask oils, flask of oil?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, flasks of oil, because I am out of those, and that's how I run my lantern.
Oh, yeah.
Quillette, are you doing anything?
I was thinking about it, but not sure. So where they're heading to which type of store? Or is it just like
The
a series?
merchant's thrall. That's it's
Need any
kind of a trade goods store with a mute merchant.
Got it. I'll tag along. I don't know if I'll get anything, but I'll just go along.
I guess I'll go too if we're all going.
You're all going?
I guess.
Okay. You guys make your way. It's about 15-20 minutes. You can see people starting to set up, starting to progress the day. You get to the exterior and you can see it's that tall, dark building, black with gold trim, with the sign that says Merchant's Thrall, with almost a cartoony. You've seen Thrall and they're god awful. They're ugly, but
Yeah.
somehow Octavio has gotten a or no, it's Alexander.
Alexander. Yeah. Not
Has
Octavio.
gotten a cartoonish version of a thrall that doesn't look half bad. But you enter the store and you hear the ding, and as you enter, you can see Alexander on the far corner, kind of reading through a book, looks up, a little groggy, has these little spectacles on, takes them off and waves to you with his big, robust smile.
Oh, hey, Alexander. How's it going? We came back to get some more stuff.
Hands together and rubs them and kind of what do you want sort of display.
Okay. Do you have any more health potions, minor health potions?
The emotions one.
Just one.
That's unfortunate.
I guess I'll take the one then.
So he closes the book. He puts the bookmarker down closes, makes his way over to the display case with the various sizes.
While he's there, hold on. While he's there, I need to mention, do you have a potion for like an upset stomach or illness?
He goes to grab the straw, looks over, shrugs. He thinks about it, shakes his head, and then pulls out one potion of minor healing.
Okay. How much do you want for it?
He pulls out his little thing. He keeps it on like a string with it's like a satchel almost, where he pulls it up. Right, it's 15 gold.
Okay, I'll take that one.
He hands you the potion. Erases and he's like, "Sorry about the upset stomach?" Question mark. He then writes, "Try Selesny or Simic."
Okay.
Or don't poison your friendly people. I don't know. I don't know.
Or don't poison people.
Just in case.
Right.
It happens.
You guys do look
Probably.
at you like it's odd. But he kind of gestures to the rest of you and he kind of is like, "I got more. What do you need?"
Anybody else need anything? Because I got something.
Yeah, I need 10 flasks of oil. Or how many do you have flasks of oil in general, I guess?
He nods, yeah, he's like, "Not 10. I have 4.
Oh, I'll take them.
Yeah.
Are you looking for a price? Because they're technically 1 copper gets you 1.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe 1 silver gets you 1. I think it's 1 silver.
Yeah.
He marks 2 gold pieces for the 4.
But perfect.
Alrighty.
I'll do that. I also... Do you have any, I think, studded leather armor?
He points to 8 shot.
Like, I bought his only set last time I was here.
That's an agreement.
Hmm?
He down. It'll be like a week.
We kind of have a week. Okay, one more thing. Do you have any nice rapiers?
You can see from his position, he kind of leans over and looks to the other side. You can see this side is like potions and such with various staffs and all that. The other side, you can see armors and various weapons. He kind of squints a little bit, looks, goes over the counter. No rapiers.
Okay.
Sorry.
Then I will take my flasks of oil and be done.
Thank you for the purchase.
Yeah.
Would
Yep.
you have any type of armor that would increase my armor class? Like just basic kind of leather? Because right now I just have a light leather armor and then a shield that gives me +2.
Next step up is studded list.
So
Is it above the studded or is there a one between that?
he's like, there's
It's padded, but I think it's the first thing.
Padded, I'm pretty sure gives you disadvantage on stealth.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There's never a reason to take that.
yeah,
That's all I can.
essentially next up to leather. He's like, studded leather would probably be the best bet. Sorry, only got 1 set coming in next week.
Okay.
And kind of points to Bablish and points to the bracers. He's like,
Not yet. We're getting there. Need more
bracers of defense help make you a little harder to hit. 2,000 gold.
Yeah. I'm working on it.
No problem, man.
They'll be here when you have the coin.
Need to, acquire more
Yeah,
amount.
that is a lot.
We're not very good at making a lot of money in one sum, so we'll get there.
So
Most of us started with a lot of money, but we just don't know where it came from.
Sure.
except Bablish.
Except Bablish.
And every time you guys try to bring it up, Bablish talks, and you're just like, it's Bablish. I don't.
Like none.
This-
So
Yeah, it's good. It's fine.
he erases his message, writes on anything else I can help you with.
No, I think I'm fine. After this though, I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah, we need a potion check.
Meet you guys at a
Maybe we should try going towards Selesnya. Or which conclave was it again? Precinct 3, I think, or
conclave.
Yeah, that's the militaristic one. That's you'd have to go to.
I can't remember the name.
That's why you take notes.
Yeah.
Ravnica, it'd be. Damn, I fucked it all up. So I keep fucking it up. It's in precinct 3.
Right.
For you, it would be precinct 4.
Me?
To do the is it stuff of where it was precinct 4, precinct 5.
I'm gonna try here first, but
But precinct 3 is back in Selesnya territory. It was one of the larger conclaves where you guys had previously purchased potions from the old lady.
Oh,
Gotcha. So you would go there. How long will it take?
From here, it'll take by walking. It'll take about 3 hours.
Oof.
carriage.
Yeah, carriage.
Carriage, it'll be about 1:45, 2 hours.
You still want to do stuff though, right?
I just need to ask him a question, but I can meet you guys outside if you're in a hurry.
Okay, we'll head outside.
Pull
Yeah,
out
we'll
that dagger, give it a twirl. Be like, can you tell me anything about this? Is it nice?
As you do that, you do notice that the dagger has this shadowy trail as you got gold. You set it down, and he looks at it for a moment. He picks it up, notices the balance is pretty interesting, sets it down. Don't know exactly. Have a contact up in precinct 3, in the at the transmuter lens. Can tell you more about magical items and such.
Have we been there? That sounds familiar.
No, that is. Trigori got told about it once, but.
That's where I need to go for my owl, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, do you want to head up there, Dragori?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I've been waiting for that question.
I'll give him a thumbs up and take my dagger. No, I'll give him a gold.
A gold.
Remembering the your tongue bullshit. No, I'll give him a gold.
He takes the gold. He pockets it. He's like, all right, thanks. Not as much, but
Can't say that. So
rests his hand on his large belly, kind of waves at you.
Trigori, shall we go?
Oh yeah, let's do it. Also, if that dagger is decent, I might be willing to buy it off you, depending on how much they offer. Also,
If it's worth some just money and there's nothing cool about it, I was gonna sell it and split it. But if it's cool, I saw you throwing daggers and I was gonna give it to you.
that's perfect. Yeah, I'm looking for something.
Mm-hmm. I assumed as much.
Okay. So, Ikshan and Trigori are gonna go to the Transmuter's Lens. Is Bablish, Corlett, and Drazhan gonna go to the Selesnya Conclave?
Oh, I want to go with that.
You're gonna go with
I don't know if you were invited. Actually,
Shit.
Come on, let's go.
I'll
Dang, yeah.
get the draws on.
All right. Yep. Let's go.
Alrighty. Are you guys walking, or you guys? So we'll focus on Corlett and Drazhan. Are you guys
Karen.
walking? Or you taking carriage?
Well,
Alright.
yeah.
It'll be about 8 gold.
Okay, I can go with that.
Let's play it. Let's play it.
Okay.
Well, yeah, it's like taxi cab drivers. So, you find a carriage, and it's a woman. She's a little weak in frame, but a little shadow under her eyes. As it's kind of her morning. She kind of looks at you. You tell her to go to Selesnya Conclave. She's like, yeah, no problem. And starts going. Kind of looks back on occasion. Gives a slight nod to the two of you. It's like, all right. And goes down.
Wow.
But you get there and so it was around 11 when you guys left. Took you about 20 minutes to get to the merchant's roll. We'll say 30 minutes for all the transactions and such like that. So around 12. You go up. It's around almost 2 when you get to the to Selesnya territory. And Corlett, because you were more familiar, you go to the larger conclave leading to that shop. As you enter, you can see there's definitely a few people here and there. Simic, not so much Golgari, a few Boros, Legionnaires, the old woman. You can see her behind the counter. She's like, "Good morning, hello, hi, how can I help you?"
Oh, yeah, I forgot about her.
Right.
Well, draws on one of potions.
Yeah.
So I guess
Yep, on.
What?
Dog.
Dogs, man.
What? Sorry.
She skitters down kind of for her age. She's like the anime kind of style old lady where she's super small, but she's quick.
Just
She gets up to you guys. She's like, "Hi, hello, how can I help you?"
my friend here is looking for potions.
yeah, we're looking for health
What
potions.
kind of potions are you looking for?
Do you have any minor or medium or minor? We also need just one health potion for like stomach, like upset stomachs. I'm guessing.
Yeah, we
Do
need
you have
something.
anything like
She kind of looks at you. She looks at Jazhan, looks at you, kind of gives a curious look to you, and is like, "Yes, of course we have yeah, minor healing potions, medium healing potions. We even have potions of greater healing."
And do you have any
Okay.
potions that help when someone's poisoned to, detox the poison out of them?
Depends on poison.
Do we have any idea what kind of poison you use? It was very random.
Nope.
Grigori was just sick to his stomach for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm gonna say like more like a stomach pain, almost like food poisoning.
Super simple, easy. Yeah, I've got that. How many healing potions were you looking to get? And of each variety?
2 medium and 1 small.
Well, why not just go with the supreme healing?
How much does that heal exactly? Or is it all away, or is it max?
Amazing potion.
It does 10d4 plus 20 healing. She tells you it's like it is absolutely astounding. You can recover from such great oh, I have a thing here. Yeah, okay. From such great devastating effects. Have an entire building on you, take a supreme healing, potion of supreme healing, and you'll walk away skipping.
All right, then how much for 1?
For one, 2,000 gold.
Oh,
Offers up the smile.
Christ.
Yeesh. Yeah, I don't have that much.
For a potion of greater healing, it'll be 200 gold. And for 2 potions of healing, 40 gold.
Yeah, I'll
But
just do the potion of. Sorry.
if you buy them as a package, I could lower the price down to 220.
How much is a package? I mean, like, what consists of a package? I'm guessing. Sorry, is it like 1 potion of greater healing and what else?
2 potions of minor healing and 1 potion of greater healing.
Is 220 gold?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
And you, my dear, is there anything that I can get for you?
what about the potion for poison?
Oh, that's easy. That's for the food poisoning. That's like 5 gold.
Let's do that. And then, do you have one for like a poison from like a snake or a reptile?
Depending on the snake, probably not. And the reptile itself, I'll have to just check.
Okay. Well, I'll in the meantime just grab 2 potions for the like this. I lost the word. For like stomach pain, food poisoning. Yeah, I'll grab that. I'll grab 2 of those.
Alrighty. That'll be 10 gold for you. And for the dumb one, 1220.
Jesus. Swinging for the fences.
She kind of holds out her hands up at you guys.
Pick me up.
Yeah.
Outside goes to pick her up because it looks like that. She's like, "No, what are you doing?" Slaps your hand away. I need the gold, or else I'm not getting potions.
All right.
You hand her the gold. The 10 gold is easy. She pockets that, kind of opens up the bag, counts 220. She grabs it. Kind of. She's not as fast as she tries to lug it over. She climbs over to the counter, and you can see a little wispy boy, human boy with brown hair that's kind of a mess. Seems kind of reserved. Come out from the back and is sitting at the counter. And just shoves it on him, and he's taller than her, but he's got the same build, so he kind of plugs it up and takes a huff and just starts counting coins one by one. Kind of around, clanking bottles together. Kind of has to. She grabs like a little rolling stool, a step stool, goes up, grabs a few grabs a few, goes towards her counter, pick up the larger bottle, sets it on the counter, goes under, comes back with some wrapping materials and kind of wraps it all up real quickly. Looks to the boy who's at this time is kind of counted through and gives a nod of it's enough. And she nods, grabs the packages, hurries over to you guys, and hands them over. Is there anything else I can help you with, dear?
No, I think that'll do it.
Yep. Thank you.
If you ever need any more potions, just come on back. You more so than him.
Oh gosh.
Guys, you just bought 2 bottles of Pepto-Bismol and some healing potion.
Yeah.
I mean, the Pepto-Bismol wasn't that expensive, so.
Hopefully it works.
I can distribute stuff.
I'm like, we don't really know what the poison was, but like, if this were to happen again, worst case scenario, maybe it'll heal him just enough or get him on his feet for a little bit. Kind of
Shut it down. What are the chances of that happening again too though? Like that's the other thing.
Watch, it happens again later today.
Let's see.
So, this goes to now we focus on Bablish, Chigori, and Iksha. You guys give a brief nod and you watch as Quillette and Jawson kind of flag down the carriage. Are you guys walking or are you guys getting your carriage of your own?
How long?
From here, like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, carriage.
Carriage it is.
The,
Divided by 5.
it is 5, so 5 gold pieces. You find that
We'll pay.
it's a little goblin. He seems to have this weird mechanical contraption that's. It almost looks like it's trying to emulate a horse, but at the same time looks like a fucking it looks like diesel punk style. Just it's blowing this huge wafts of black smoke that primarily just coats the goblin, who is his front half already is just covered in soot. But his back is completely clean, and you see the various reds and blues and such.
Awesome.
He looks at you, notice Bablish. You look at it and you're like, I like this. This is not elegant, but I like this. And he's like, thank you, it's my own design. For that, $5 gold. And Iksha just like, deal. Slams it down and doesn't question it.
I'm all about it.
Let's do this.
But it takes you almost 2 hours with the carriage to get to Precinct 3. You start at the is it Guildhall? That's the only. Bablish make a history check.
History, I believe. I have history. Okay. Yeah. 16.
16. Though you've never been to the transmuter's lens yourself, you've definitely had conversations with various colleagues and such. Sometimes people have created things that they don't even know what the hell they created and had to get identified.
Nice.
So they definitely tell you it's like the lady there is she's a little odd, but seems to be very reliable in identifying magical items and such like that. And so
Nice.
you have a decent idea of where the shop is at, and you're like, okay, here we go, and you lead everybody. You can see it's this little corner shop. It's got this scope-like thing with the lens is actually, it's really cool. It's this mechanical contraption that changes the lens's color, like a spinning thing and such like that. It's kind of neat.
Nice.
It's got this little sheen. and you can see that it's all mechanical, and that it kind of forces it to wave as if it to really catch stuff. You like, all right, sweet. You go in, and you look around, and it is just wherever your eyes land, there's something going on. There's knickknacks and bobbits and contraptions just kind of ticking away, tinkering, spinning, zipping by.
My kind of place.
Exactly. It's got this blue and green energy kind of circling through it. You see Tesla coils and such, but Scott, you've seen some that are wildly out of control and electrical stuff just kind of zips, but this one seems to be decently controlled. And as you enter, you see a Voldakan woman. Hold on, I made a note.
I was almost hoping it was Khan.
Funny.
You see a Voldakan female with simple clothes that highlight with highlights of blues and reds. You can't. There is no favoring of one or the other. It seems like a good collaboration, though her clothes are very simplistic in design.
Okay.
She's currently working on something with like almost a jeweler lens sort of contraption on one of the eyes, and looks up like, oh, hello, how may I help you?
We have objects that need to be explained.
Well, you came to the right place, friends. I can definitely do that, though there is a service charge to do this sort of stuff.
How much per item?
Per item? Because I want to make sure I'm not it's like a revivifying. Just like, oh yeah, it's like my gold. Yeah, but it's cost needs a pearl worth 100 gold pieces. Well, for the services itself, to kind of catch for the opponent, it's about for per item, it's 130 for materials and services. But I have a 98.8% success rate.
Well, hot damn.
What's the time frame on the success rate?
Oh, it's instantaneous. I could tell you about certain things in a moment.
I'll pay 130 gold any day.
So, what items have you brought?
You go first, Drew, or you've been waiting longer.
I brought a serpentine owl. What I've been told is a serpentine owl. Guy tried to steal it from me, kind of. I hand it to her. Unwrap the cloth that it's in.
Okay. She takes it and looks at it. Seen some similar things. Let's see if it is truly. She sets it down. You know, she takes off these large, like almost welder gloves, sets it down, pulls out a pearl, utters some words, crushes the pearl, and kind of sprinkles it over the over the owl.
You just need a pearl worth that much.
It's the magic.
Go for me.
But anyway, so she closes her eyes and holds her hand over the item. There's this moment where she kind of gets this scowl, releases, and kind of backs up. When did you find this?
I have no idea.
Do you have any idea what this thing is?
I would love to know. That's why I brought it to you.
It is a powerful and ancient artifact. Long before Ravnica as a whole was formed in guilds. A moment before the Great Decennial. This is a powerful artifact that whoever wields it could possibly bend the very fabric of time and space.
Oh.
Now,
I just be carrying it in my backpack. No big deal.
Well,
she has a moment, and then a creeping smile kind of takes. She's like, "No, This is actually a really neat object. It's a serpentine owl, like you were told. If you say a command word, it transforms the owl into a large owl. And you can typically, these things can run from 8 to 10 hours, somewhere in between there, depending on what the magic was set for. But the whoever utters the command word has this telepathic link to the giant owl, and it's almost like a companion, almost. Yeah.
Holy shit.
Mm.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
Really amazing. I thought it was just
Do you know the magic word?
Well, with this sort of stuff, it's typically up to the person. They have to sit down and really concentrate on it. 30 minutes to an hour, depending. But
I'm gonna
you focus
kill
on
that
it, it
shopkeeper.
connects with it, and you basically set the word.
That's neat.
You want to go kill the gem keeper?
That's what I was thinking in my head that whole time. He was like, "I'll buy it for $100." I was like,
I was like, what?
because there's other serpentine creatures, aren't there? Just the
There's different creatures like that, but serpentine is like specific to the owl. But to make it that it's like whatever.
And they're called what? Figurines of wondrous power, I think.
But
Cool.
So-
Is there anything else I need to know about it?
no,
I just have to concentrate. It turns into an owl at some point after I concentrate.
the best way I like to describe it is you have to. It's like an heirloom that you don't want to let go. It takes you a moment to kind of understand the true value of this. But once you do, you never want to let it go. So, but yeah, if you spend some time kind of focusing and try to eliminate all distractions while you do this. 30 minutes to an hour is a long time to try and just focus on one particular object. So, but once you do, there's this almost connection.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
I think that's, I'll take it back. I think that's all I need from you.
Happy to help. 130 gold, please.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Super worth it.
Nice. That was useful.
I'll slide the dagger over and be like, "This wispy-looking thing has got my attention."
That's kind of a gnarly looking blade. Hold on a moment. Grabs another pole, rubs it in between her hands, and similar thing. Yeah. Huh. Well, this thing is dagger, all right, but it's very interesting. So one, she kind of grabs the blade and switches around, and you can see that ghostly dark trail. See that? That's necrotic in nature, so deals some necrotic damage when it hits. But it's also got this shadowy essence about it entirely. Similar thing, you have to kind of concentrate and connect with it. But once you do, you are able to speak a command word, and the dagger, boom, you can throw it up to, I don't know, 30, 20, 60 feet, something like that. But within that range, you can utter the command word, and it'll pop back to your hand, so long as it's open.
That's fucking sick.
Sounds like something we could use.
Sounds like something you can definitely use.
Give it a toss and hand it to Trigori. Oh, and pay her.
Nice.
Oh, I'll pay her. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Dope.
Give me a second, TJ, and I'll.
Putting all my money away.
Worth it.
So it sounds like you have some meditating to do.
Yeah, that'd be nice considering I think the only other I have 2 magic spells, so if they're resistant to resistant to non-magical items. Whew.
So just out of character and such like that. That's 2 items that you'll be attuned to. You can attune to 3 total, but after that you have to switch stuff out. And
Cool.
usually it's the first one that you attune to is the first one to pop off if you try to do a new one.
Okay. And each one takes you about an hour, 30 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
It's a short rest.
essentially, yeah.
Tag.
Do you have anything for sale?
Sale stuff? No, usually people bring stuff in to have identify. That's how I like to spend my time making knickknacks.
I should know. Didn't know if I needed to save up for something.
It's not the Shadow Wisp one where he can throw it and teleport. Are you getting those, TJ?
Oh, I believe so. I haven't even looked.
Check really quick because it's not showing that I'm sending them.
If you're sending them over Discord, it sometimes takes a sec.
Are you sending them directly to me?
Yeah.
Or are you putting them in the Trigori chat?
No, this is
Directly to me.
Directly to you. I
haven't gotten anything yet. I do believe you've already sent me the owl, though. I think you sent me that when I first got it.
Yeah, I believe so. It's. I haven't changed anything with that.
That's a long ways up.
And then check your phone because you should have the text of the card.
Yep, I just got that.
Okay. So.
+2?
That's +2 to damage only.
Yeah.
You would roll the attack plus your dexterity or strength modifier plus your proficiency since you're proficient in daggers. But whatever damage you roll is the 1d4 plus 2 necrotic.
So, quick question.
Or replace the 1d4 standard damage.
What?
Does it only deal necrotic?
It's 1d4 piercing plus the 2 necrotic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead.
When I roll, since I'm proficient in it, that's +2, right? Since it's a
roll a dagger attack. If it hits, you then add the +2 to damage.
yeah, I'm just making sure I'm adding my attack bonus, right? So since it's finesse, I had +2 for dexterity and then +2 for my proficiency, so it's technically a +4.
Yes. +4 to hit.
Yeah. Dope. I have not been doing that. I'll tell you that right now.
No, you're
My rapier is a
proficient.
+5.
That's why I have +6 to all my attacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've been adding +3 because I know I'm proficient in them, so I've been adding my dexterity. I haven't been adding my proficiency bonus. So we're good.
But she looks at you a lot and she's like, well, those are very interesting things you got. You got anything more that you would like me to look at?
I look around the room. Are there any like little mechanical wind-up animals at anywhere? Not magic.
Perception checks.
Toys, kind of. Ooh, 22.
Yeah, there's definitely, you can see, it's you kind of look about, there's no organization, there's various types. There's like a little bird thing
Ooh.
that it's a penguin. I'm trying to like, how would she know?
I was like,
It's
what's
it's a mechanical bird. Fuck off. But it's you see like a penguin that kind of does a little waddle. You see a lizard that just keeps spitting out its tongue.
there any that move other than the penguin?
Uh,
Or like any of those like like a little helicopter?
yeah, those are they. There's a couple that kind of whiz by on occasion. They seem to be on this. Seems like she's gotten it set up where there's a track that they kind of, or not a track, but a path that they take, and it's kind of neat looking around. It's nothing but is it Rube Goldberg?
Mhm.
It's something like that where things are kind of catching and constantly changing and such like that, but it's all connected in this weird chaotic way.
I need some of how for the little penguin dude or waddly bird.
Waddly bird. I don't know if I can part with such a little thing. I kind of like it. One of my favorite little toys.
Well, if you don't want to part with it, do you have any that just walk along the ground in maybe straight lines or big circles?
Big circles?
Whatever. Something that'll move forward.
No, I can. Never done a commission before, but I could certainly try. Would you want it through Waddly Bird?
Like a bird or a spider or anything that looks like if we get it, it'll move. I just need it to walk. It really doesn't have to be any particular design. It can even just be a ball, has legs or something.
You say that, and it's like, yeah, I've got something similar. And she legitimately hands like grabs it's about this size ball, wraps in with these spider. It's like Star Wars, those mosquito drone things. It's got the big ass. It's got the proboscis and the two eyes, but it's got like the three legs and such. This one has four, but yeah, and she winds up the back, pulls out the little key, and it starts to do that.
How much for that?
15 gold?
How many do you have?
Just one of that.
How much to make like a specialty? Can you make anything like those flying things? Can you make one that I can fly it out and it'll? I don't really care if it comes back, but if I pay extra to make it come back, I'll do it.
When you say that, your mind kind of starts to think. It's like, I haven't thought about that. Give me a few days to kind of think up a design.
Okay.
This is interesting. I kind of like it.
Well, I kind of flash the reloader and I'm like, I'm a man of tinkering. Not really.
Very nice.
Kind of do a.
She starts. You show her that. She starts to talk to you in gibberish.
Oh.
Average understands this and starts like going rapid because she starts asking you quickly about how you build it, what is it built out of, what's the tension ratio, stuff like that.
Like, I didn't actually build it. I can fix it if it breaks.
And there's a moment she's like, oh, okay. And she turns to Babbler. She's like, how'd you? It starts asking you the same questions because
Like a colleague of mine, an acquaintance of mine in Con built it. Might know about it.
Con? I haven't heard that name before. I'd like to meet him.
I'll tell her where she lives. Works.
I'll have to go visit. She sounded like quite the interesting person.
Well, if you two come up with some cool designs, I'm a buyer. But I'll take that walking spider thing.
15 gold.
And I'll be back in a few days to see what kind of flying contraptions come up.
Alright. Might be a few days to actually build the thing. Or it'll be a few days to kind of design out some of the stuff. If you give me plus materials, about 2 weeks, I could probably have the first prototype ready to show.
2 weeks, you say?
Yep.
Perfect.
Oh.
What was her name again?
Nebu. N-E-B.
you want to buy a light crossbow, Naboon? Particular cheap.
I'm not a weapons dealer, sorry.
All right. Trying to get rid of a bunch of shit and replace stuff. All right, well, I'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you for the spider thing.
Of course. If you have any more magical items that you need me to identify, just let me know. I'm happy to help.
Of course. We're just glad it didn't take fucking 6 days or whatever it took for the other guy to tell you half a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I spent 300 gold.
Yeah. The whole time I was like, a spell that we could have.
Yeah. But, anyways, that conclude your guys' business at the Transmuter's Lens?
I'm good.
Alright. Corlette draws on. Is there anything that you guys want to do?
Nope, I think we're good.
So we're all headed back to the
Jester.
the jester.
The General Jester, yep. You guys arrive. Corlette and Drawson arrive. Takes about an hour and a half before Bablish, Trigori, and Ikshaw walk through the doors. 12, 2, 3, 4. About 5 o'clock. About early. It's about dinner time. It's about early dinner. And you guys talk about the different things.
I just play with my spider because I
You watch as Ikshaw like hardly says a word to you, pulls out this weird brass, copper, metallic contraption, winds it up, and just watches it walk. Grabs it, winds.
what's its like max?
Hey, that's not weird at all.
So you mess around with it. Make an investigation check.
Hey, 18.
18. It takes you a few minutes of like you guys get quickly like Battlish. There's almost a little joy because you're just like, yes, he's learning. But
My intentions.
the rest of you are fucking. It's that little kid that's found one of those annoying toys and just keeps doing it over and over and over again, and you're just like, stop. And it is that windy like. Yeah, essentially.
I'm just doing it on the floor in the middle of the room, just like.
But
do it again.
You tighten it up, and you can definitely tell if you tighten it up, like crank it to its max, it seems to go faster real quick, but it loses energy relatively faster. Obviously slower. It takes a little bit of time. It's about the faster one seems to go further because it's able to skirt, but it seems like the life of the slower one seems to be just a little bit longer. You find a good niche where it seems to a good in between where it goes for a good distance and seems to be active.
How far is that so I know foot wise?
This little contraption itself, when you get it just right, it gets about 5 feet.
That's all I gotta do.
Can I go to a room and attune? Is that quiet enough?
Yeah, you can definitely go to. You'll have to re-rent rooms.
That's fine. I can. Oh, how many is there? Can I ask?
You go to Chester's there. He's like, "Oh, hello, friend. How are you?"
I am doing very well. Let me tell you, day was good. Yesterday, not so good. Today, really good.
You look like shit yesterday. You look a lot better today.
Yeah, it wasn't my fault yesterday. I'll tell you that right now. I had like full hit points. How many rooms you got today?
Today, I got about 2.
Two?
2.
We'll take both of them.
Both of them. Alrighty, that'll be at gold.
Perfect. I'll just pay it. I'm gonna tell the group to not bother me for 2 hours. I got 2 rooms. I need 2 hours.
2 hours.
What time is it?
Right now it's about 5.
5. Yeah, give me till 7. And then you guys can come up. We can go to bed. We can do whatever. I need 2 hours.
You got it.
Cool.
Real
I'm gonna go do
quick,
that then.
Bablish, real quick. Do you know how to take apart mechanical things and make them work?
Yeah, that's like my job.
I need help with the spiders.
I was only
Make it-
slightly mad that you didn't ask me to build the thing first, but I get it. Most of my shit is meant to blow up.
Well, this might eventually do that, but right now I just need it to walk a little farther than, well, a lot farther than it can currently go. So, since I'm proficient with Tinker's tools now, and I have a set, I'll help Bablish as much as I can and see if we can make it walk farther as much as we can.
What's
Can I see your
what school? What's your study, Bablish?
Yeah. Let me double check before we get too far that Babish can actually build shit properly. Yeah, let's see. Engineer, storms and electricity.
Okay.
Wow, magic.
Um,
Focus in infrastructure, so maybe I'm still kind of gambling here.
though you
I gotta look at the book.
have worked your own experiments before, they're primarily, you said lightning and storms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're more focused on like the transfer of matter and energy, not so much the mechanical aspect of it.
Damn.
Or at least I would say just do a straight investigation roll.
Okay. Oh god, all the dice are in here.
Sorry, it's fine.
Set them free.
I can't. These ones suck.
Ah. Ooh. It's a 14, as it is, and we're not adding anything to that, right?
It'd be an investigation check.
Okay, it would be 17 then.
17. You Iksha produces these tinkerer's tools, and it doesn't take you long to learn. Like, you've worked with bigger stuff and such like that. You're like, okay, and you start to examine the little contraption. You can see just a slight where it looks almost seamless, and then you find tiny little divots here and there, and you're like, start probing around, carefully undoing the casing, and inside you pop it off without messing up the internal of the device. How far do you want to go? Right now you have it open, you can see it. You can figure out how the contraption works, but there is still some stuff that's hidden underneath.
Let's try and go a little bit deeper. I could probably take it apart again.
Yeah, I want to. Since I kind of know how my crossbow thingies work, I would translate, but I want to help if you want that.
That's why it's just a straight roll.
All right. Yeah.
Make an investigation check. And I will say that the further you go, the DC definitely goes a little higher.
Okay.
Can I do guidance?
Yeah, can I after this one, I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration.
You're up in
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're right. Never mind. I don't even know what's going on.
Boys, I rolled a 5.
Now, you pulled the cover off seamlessly. You're just like, oh, okay. And you start to take the tinkerer's tools. Kind of explodes. You thought you figured out where certain springs were at and where you could move stuff. The internals, it's one of those things where you fucked with it a little too much and just boom. You're just like, there's some semblance of the bottom half is still intact, but the top contraption is fucked.
A little bouncier than I thought it would be on the inside.
Well, help me put it back together.
Okay, let's roll and put it back together, I guess. Can I do that?
I'm gonna give him guidance.
Go ahead. Okay.
Can I give him guidance?
Yes, you can.
Cool. There you go. So you have an advantage.
Come on. Okay. Yeah. It's a natural 20.
Whoa. You quickly you watch it explode. Bablish kind of sits there for a moment. Iktron's like, the fuck, dude? Bablish is like, I got this, and miraculously fucking compound the entire top of the device, though the DC has definitely increased to go for the bottom half. So
We should probably stop over.
leave it intact where you can see the top half and such, but there's still some mystery to the device itself.
Like, this may be outside my skill level.
Well, that's fine.
As the thing, just before you assemble it, Chester kind of looks over to Grogu. He's like, "Hey, the fuck you doing? You're not going to blow up my shop, are you? Funny joke. I'll kick your ass if you do."
No exploding here. I'll just put it back together.
After it's together, I'll just clasp everything back together, make sure it works still, and then all right, we'll tinker with it later.
You're scared because when you first try to do it, it sounds like there's a grind. You kind of look, you see a little bit of dust and shit, blow it off, and then try it again. Seems to work just fine.
All right. Well, I have half of what I was looking for, so I'm good.
Alrighty. Is there anything else that anybody wants to do?
No, okay.
Not that I can think.
Oh. So you let the two out. So, Shigori, you sit in your room, and you can hear a little bit of riffraff from downstairs, but it's nothing that too disturbing. You sit there and which one are you focusing on first?
I'm gonna focus on the dagger first.
Dagger. Okay. So you focus in on this dagger and you sit there and concentrate. You kind of at first you're just looking at it, right? It's on the ground and you're just staring at it. Well, then you pick it up, start to mess around with it, kind of toss it into the floorboards just to see it. It feels like a decent blade. You notice it's got this curvature to the blade with a little divot that comes out and then recedes back in. The handle is this dark black leather that's kind of these almost ball-like, but they're curved. Then at the pommel, you can see it's dark metal with a little loop that's got a slight little bit of fabric to the end of it. That's a little tattered, but not too bad. And as you're kind of messing with the blade, you do take note of that shadowy essence that kind of comes off of it when you swing it one way or another. And you start to mess around, you start to do a trick or two, and it's got a little bit. But then you just start to, you feel it. You feel this the more you mess with it, the more arc there is of the shadowy essence. You kind of flip it up and you watch. It's kind of those. It's that glow stick sort of motion where you watch the dagger and it creates this shadowy image as it kind of flips in the air and you catch it. And it connects. You feel the essence of that dagger. You are now attuned to it.
Sweet.
So this is for you, but what is the command word that you utter to return the dagger to your
That one's going to be simple. It's just going to be shadow.
shadow? Alrighty. And you utter the word shadow to it, and it seems to. You see, like the blade almost in and of itself, kind of like dry ice in water. It kind of pulsates that dark energy, and you throw the dagger across the room, and it lands pretty good. You say shadow, and the blade is right in your hand. You're like, sweet, cool. Immediately you put that away and take out the owl, and you kind of. This one you're a little bit more hesitant about, just because it is gemstone. So you do just set it down and you focus on it, and that takes you get bored of it, and so you pick it up and you look at it and you kind of inspect it very carefully, and you do see the very fine carved details. And one thing that you hadn't noticed until now is that the owl definitely has detail of feather or feather-like detail within it. That's not. It's not super fine, but you can definitely make out the little leaf-like pattern on the wings, back of the head. You can see the very faint lines of what was supposed to be pupils, nostrils, the beak itself. And suddenly you hear this voice in your head, deep and yet wise. What is my name?
Espelon.
Espelon. And as you utter those words, you watch the owl itself, the gem, surges with this blue cackling energy. You watch the owl kind of, its stiff form becomes loose and almost living. Its side, you set it down. You watch the owl kind of looks up at you, and it grows to this. This is a giant owl, right? You've seen familiars and such. This owl is like 3 times their size. On you, it comes up to your chest.
Wow.
That's a big fucking owl.
Yeah. But it. Nice to meet you. You said Espelon?
Yeah.
Espelon. What is your name?
Trigori Vey.
Trigori Vey. Well, Master Vey, is there anything that I can do as of right now to aid you?
No, I kind of just want to show you off.
Then let us go show me off.
Cool.
Take him out on the
This
town.
is all in your head, by the way. The owl does not speak to you.
Yeah, it's telepathic, right?
Yep.
That's all I can through my mind. I guess that's what I would see right now is that I can't hear him. It's just through my mind.
Yep.
I
Cool.
don't know the specifics of this, but if it's an actual giant owl, it's big enough to carry a person.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
It's a 10-foot space.
I've read a little bit about it, and like people have asked that question, but, and it can, but you have to get like a special harness and stuff for it. So I don't know. I mean, it's your owl, so you can do whatever you want, but I'm not planning on writing it or anything, so not yet, anyways.
Says you. Yeah. Like, you will.
But it is. I mean, it is whatever you want it to be. I mean,
It's for right now. We'll say it's 3 feet. I can worry about that a little later.
that's fine.
It's you guys are to grow. The first attunement doesn't get power.
Yeah. So you have this currently 3-foot owl, 3-foot tall owl sitting before you.
That's still huge. It's like
Yeah,
a 16
yeah.
wingspan.
Cool. I'll go back down to John Jester. I'll go sit at the table. I'm not even gonna say anything. I'm just gonna walk down and have my owl sitting there. I'm gonna pull up a chair. You're gonna stand on the chair.
So
You're like, oh.
you guys come down. So Trigori comes down, and you guys have been talking. You've started to have small conversations with other patrons as you've seen them, as they have seen you. Nothing that's super concrete or anything like that. But Trigori comes down and sits down, and Trigori, you kind of notices you come down the stairs like not you. You know how to read a room without like being obvious, and you come down, and some people kind of give you a quick glance, and then they see the fucking 3-foot gem owl that is coming down, like pure green owl that is coming down straight after you, and it's kind of. It can't fly in here. It's too big. It just kind of hops down the stairs, obviously gaining more attention, and the rest of you kind of look at this. Chester, he is wiping the bar, kind of watches, stops, and he's like, "What the fuck let this bird in?" Sit down, pull up a chair. The owl sits down next to you, and just kind of looks at everybody at the table, and then looks to Trigori, and Trigori, you hear in your head, "Master Bay, am I promptly showing myself off?"
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
You're fine. Just sit there. You're doing good. Well, it's gonna be an easy time for you.
What's it eat?
Hold on. So you say that out loud, and Trigori is clearly talking to the owl. None of you heard anything. Trigori just has this owl and is now talking to it.
I'm going crazy. It's the poison.
That was poison, right? That wasn't
Got him.
something else.
You
We
know,
poisoned him, right?
I
I wish
tell
I were there when she could tell that at the time.
That is true.
So we know that.
Drawdown is absolutely amazed that there's this green owl, and Trigori, of all people, is talking.
Well,
So Trigori, what does it eat?
I'm gonna. What do you eat?
What is eat?
Nothing, I would assume.
Even better. And then
How long do you last?
Let it keep walking.
What'd you say?
How long do you last?
I last till I don't.
Cool.
And we're not hearing this. You're just talking to this owl, just going, okay.
You ask, so Trigori asks it questions, and seemingly hears a response of some sort in his head.
Does it like motion to him when it's communicating, or is it just completely still? Like
It does. It's very rock. It's like have you ever seen Kung Fu Panda 3 with the jade things? It's very crisp in its movements, but it doesn't move like frequently.
So it's just like,
So it kind of it looks at Trigori and such like that, and then it kind of looks at the rest of you and such.
so this is fun.
Cool.
Don't kill the bar.
we all got our little toys.
It's like Christmas.
Trigori pulls out this owl. Eggshaw is just like puts the little wind up thing on, tightens it, and you watch as it climbs across the table.
Yeah. It's
Also,
great.
I have no business working on the small thing. I've learned now. I have artisan tools. I'm skilled with artisan tools, but for like infrastructure, large scale
That
thing.
made a very big difference that I known beforehand.
Well, also artisan tools just means you get if you took a proficiency in an artisan tool, you have to pick one of those. Artisan tools is just the whole like shebang.
Okay.
I would say
So,
for it would be the finer stuff and such.
Yeah, which includes like tinker's tools, brewer's tools, baker's tools. It's like you can take whatever.
Gotcha. Let's see. Let's get. Oh, wait a minute.
Page 154 in the handbook.
Okay.
Tools.
That's not the book. Page what?
154.
Okay.
It's got all the artisan tools that you can. If you're I don't know where you would get your proficiency in on an artisan tool. I think that's sorcerer, or maybe it's background.
It's probably the tinderbox, right? Poison basic, because I have a. Did I write any of these down? Hold on.
Tinderbox is just a fire starting thing.
Yeah, but I do have one of those explicitly listed, and I did that for a reason.
That might be your equipment pack, because I also have one.
Okay. Either way, it's infrastructure and larger scale things. It's not tiny things.
Good to know after we almost broke it.
Yep.
That's all right. We know now not to pull out screw number 29.
It's true.
As you guys are kind of showing off the new little toys, Chester calls out, "Hey, Mr. Show Buddies, that's got fancy things they got to make everybody look their way. Come here."
I'll wind up the thing, let it walk 5 feet, walk towards Jen.
You see, most of the time, Chester's been he's been very, like, giddy, right? Not giddy, but just joyous. You do this, and this is the first time you've seen, like, the Luxodon not having a smile and is very annoyed with every step that you do it.
Oh, it's a bunch of little.
Oh, yeah.
And I stand up to full height.
You get the rest of the eyes because this is like 7:30 at night, and people are eating, and just like there's some that are just like
Observe, peasant.
fucking hurt. Like
I turn back slowly as it's walking. Oh, proud.
But finally you get to Jester, and I don't want to do this anymore. But you've been making. You finally arrive. He wipes the gunk out of his eyes. He's like, "Okay, so I got the job. A little tougher one. It's a Rakdos client. Most people don't like the Rakdos because of what they do, but this one seems legitimate. And you've been coming here consistently, if not live, which is a good thing. I kind of seen progress go. I got the job. If you're interested, you can take it. If not, I'll have to wait a little bit.
What kind of job?
Apparently, retrieval of some sort.
Up to you guys. If it pays,
We're gonna need a net.
Yeah.
Pretty good money from here.
pretty good money.
Good enough.
That you'll have to talk with the actual person. You take it though. Your word is yours.
We'll take it
Fair enough.
for now.
Yeah, we could do it.
Alrighty. We'll call it there. I'll give you the full details and such like that. I do have it all planned. I will say I did not expect. I expected some, but I didn't expect this to be an all thing. But good job, guys. That was really good.
It was fun.